Welcome to Opinion TV, guys. My name is Carlo. I'm your boy. Like usual, I got my boy here with me, man. Brandon, be more careful. You careful. What's going on with you, bro?
What's up, my nigga? How you doing, man? I like treating you today, man.
Man, I'm
That,
alright. Not
that,
100%. You know what I'm saying?
that,
I gotta be honest now, man. I'm not 100%. You know what I'm saying? Like usual, I got a mild headache. It's not that bad. You know what I'm saying? So, and then me, I don't really like to take medicine like that. Maybe if I had taken
shit, me
something, it
neither.
could have. Yeah, I rather like let that shit go
Let my
away by
body tell me
itself. But
something's going wrong.
right,
Yes,
right, right, right.
absolutely. I
But
feel the
I'm
same
here
way.
with you guys, man. You guys can tell, like you know what I'm saying. My eyes a little like almost closed, but I'm here, man. We're gonna have a great show. Now I'm gonna be different. You know what I'm saying? The same energy gonna be here and shit. But how you feeling, bro?
I'm feeling lovely, man. I'm waiting for my car to get shipped, man. In
When
high
is it coming?
spirits. It's supposed to be here between the 6th and the 13th. I mean, really, it's
I mean,
already
where
here.
did
Just
you
going
buy
through the
it?
little inspections and shit.
You
Huh?
bought it from a company and you say in Italy?
Nah, uh, Great Britain.
Oh, Great Britain. Oh, okay.
Yeah, it's a British
Was it
car.
like a okay? Damn,
No, I'm
that's
lying,
that's
bro. It
sweet,
came from
man.
CarMax, but the car is foreign though. It's the British car.
You know what? How you
Yeah.
fooled me? I know. I'm gonna tell you how you fooled me. I was thinking, why would you do that? But I was the same time. No, I was thinking, why don't you just go to any like dealership here and get it? But at the same time, on my Instagram, I have like I follow a lot of cars, the foreign cars, like people from usually from like Dubai, they're selling cars, so I be following him. So they be like shipping like
Yeah,
cars throughout the world. I was like,
and
maybe
you
it's
get them
one of
cheaper that
those.
way too.
Right? Maybe I was
And people
thinking,
do it
maybe
that
I
way
was.
for cheaper. Nah, I was just
Yeah,
being
yeah,
funny.
that's what I was thinking. I know it's a foreign though, so yeah, man.
Yeah, it's coming from
Um,
one CarMax to another. That's all.
that that's great. That's good, man. You know what I'm saying? Hopefully get here fast, man, because a car is very important, man. Very, very important.
Absolutely, motherfucking Reynolds is burning my pockets up.
Yeah, how much you pay like a day for that shit?
Right now, I think I'm on my insurance down, so it's like 60 a day. But after that, after the 10th, I don't know.
Yeah,
I think it's like
damn, man.
40 or 60 a day right now.
That's a lot of money.
Shit, but before I got that, I had to take a lift to work and
That
home.
was more. Yeah,
Hell yeah, bro. It was like almost a hundred
I know.
dollars just to go to
I know.
work.
I know.
I was like,
That shit
damn, nigga,
crazy.
I wasn't making that when I was doing Lyft and two rides. Bitch, how the fuck I gotta
Yeah.
pay that for two rides? What the fuck? That's crazy.
Man, you gotta take your boy Trump, man. That's what you gotta do, bro. But speaking of Trump, man, I mean, what's going on with Elon Musk and Trump, man? I mean, you seen that shit, right? That shit
Yeah, I
was
heard
all
about it,
over
but I don't
social
really know
media,
too
man.
much the ins and outs. I just know from my
Yeah.
understanding
I
that
mean,
they
to
they
be
got
fair with
into
you,
a
I don't.
misunderstanding. I don't know what's going on. I know they was
To be
together
fair,
at one point, and now they not.
hmm
What you know
yeah,
about it?
bro. To be fair with you, I don't really know much about it, but I think the problem stands from Elon Musk wanted like to, like Elon Musk, he said like electronic, not electronic. Is it not? I was gonna say electronic cars. I don't know what the fuck I'm talking about.
Electric, yeah, you are.
Uh, is it electronic? It's not electronic.
It's
Electrical,
electric. Electrical. It's the same
electric
thing.
car.
It's the same
I was
thing.
saying electronic. That's why I
Electric,
said it.
electric car, electronic car, it's all the same.
Is it?
Yes,
Oh, all right.
yes.
Electrical car. So I think the problem. That's where the problem starts. But Donald Trump said most people don't want that car. They want gasoline. You
They
know what I'm
don't.
saying?
They do.
That's right. So like, as you know, this guy was he was the one that was taking care of the Doge thing, Elon Musk. You know what I'm saying? So I think Donald Trump fired him, and then because of
Yeah.
that, Elon Musk went on Twitter and then he said that he gotta expose Donald Trump because Donald Trump is on the how do you call it?
Epstein list.
Epstein.
Yeah, I heard that
Yeah.
shit. But see, the thing about that is,
Hmm.
in my
Hmm.
opinion, it's like niggas don't want that shit. So you're gonna get mad because you trying to force people to buy electric shit that don't nobody want to buy, and then
Yeah.
upon buying it, you downgrade the quality of them, so they're not worth what you originally paid for them. So you losing money on them.
Hmm.
You spend millions of dollars to get this man elected, to help get this man elected. He put you in charge of some shit. You find trillions of dollars being misused or whatever. However,
Yeah. Mishandled.
we still ain't get our kickback from that. What's up, Tim? We still ain't get our kickback from that. What happened to our 5,000? Everybody was supposed to get back that paid taxes. They be lying like shit. They be lying like shit, and we in $1 trillion in debt. Why the fuck
Yeah.
everybody else country look futuristic? Why everybody else country look like they putting their money in their country? Why our country look? We supposed to be the glamorous. We supposed to be the life of the stars and Hollywood
But
and
you
hip
are
hop and
though. You still
entertainment.
you are. Is
But
what you don't understand.
Washington D.C. This shit is some shit here. We don't have nothing here.
Right, because
Why
you
our shit
where
don't
you
look like
live. No, no,
Dubai and
it's the
them?
thing. The thing is where you live. You live in the black community. They don't give a fuck about you. But if you
Nigga, in the
go
white
to the white
community,
side, no, let
nowhere
me.
in
You
the
gotta let me
nowhere.
finish my
Oh, go ahead. I'm
word.
sorry. Go
You
ahead.
you my word. I let you speak.
Go
You
ahead.
let me speak. My bad.
You're
This is
right.
what you don't understand. Where you live in DC, I don't know if I should say you live in. I don't know if we should say that. You know what I'm
You
saying?
can't
But
say that, and the only reason why I say you can't say that because you're trying to say you're trying to differentiate between sides. There is no good side.
it's always like
You
no,
you
no,
saying
that's
because
not
you
true
saying
though.
because we're black and we're in the ghetto, nigga. Even the white,
Yes, it is
even
true.
uptown, even in Georgetown, even where
And
the money
stop
at,
it,
nigga,
bro.
they ain't looking like Dubai, nigga. They still look old as shit. The buildings look old as
But
shit. What are you talking about? There's
the
no
better than
money.
where
No,
you
they're not.
live. That's what I'm
No,
trying to
they're
understand.
not.
That's what I'm trying to.
No, they're not. No, they're not. Everything looks old. What are you talking
Bro,
about?
I can't believe you, bro. I can't
Everything looks
believe you, bro.
old.
Is what I'm trying to say, man. United States is a money country, but
Where?
is the thing,
No, we're a
bro? I'm
debt
trying to
country. They
let
make
me
it seem like we're a money
let me
country.
put my word
What?
out.
Where?
That's why
You are. I'm gonna
we
let you get your
cannot
word
have
out.
a
But let me ask you
debate. We
this.
cannot have a debate if you're not letting me speak. It doesn't work like that.
Cause
I
you
let you
look
speak.
at
You
the
let
shit
me
that you
speak,
saying. Listen to
bro.
what
Go
you
ahead.
saying though, bro.
Go ahead. Go ahead. Go
Give
ahead.
give me a give me a spot anywhere in the United States. In the United States. Give me any place in the United States that looks like Dubai or looks like anywhere like that. Any place that looks like they
Bro,
put their
there's so
money
many
into their
places in
country.
United States, man.
Where?
Like that
You
looks
saying
like
so
that,
many?
bro.
Give me. Get who?
Bro, if you
Name them.
bro, have you ever been like to 42nd Street, New York, 42nd Street, Manhattan, those area?
Bro, nobody nowhere in New York does it look like Dubai. Why are you lying? Why are you sitting here lying?
Bro,
Why
have
are
you
you
been to
sitting here
Dubai?
lying to get? No, I have not been to Dubai, but I've been to New
That's what
York,
I'm saying.
and they don't look shit alike. What are
Bro,
you
all
talking
you
about? New
see
York looks
is
like Southeast
bro.
DC.
No, it does not, bro. I was
Get
in New
all
York
right, bro.
uh I
All
was in
right,
New York not too
bro.
long ago.
Bro, New
So
York got a bunch of
here's what
buildings
I'm
on
trying to
top
say,
of
bro.
buildings, houses stuck together. What are you talking about? They look just like the regular cities, bro. They don't have
Right.
no intricate structures, no crystal ceilings, no crystal buildings, no glass, no gold buildings. They don't have nothing that represents money
Mm-hmm.
like Dubai and other countries outside of the U.S. The U.S. don't got shit that represents money, but they make it seem like we got all the money over here. But
Okay, so
everybody else look like they got all the
let's
money.
stay okay, here's what Tim said. Tim said if Trump was on the Epstein client list, the Biden administration will have leaked the information to the media right before the election. But here's the thing, I don't think the Democratic Party is petty like the Republican Party is. I'm none of them. I'm not Republican. I'm not Democrat. But I do feel like the Republican they're more petty when it comes to stuff like that. I'm not saying he is or he isn't. At this point, we gotta take Elon Musk for it because Elon Musk knows everything about like what's going on in, you know what I'm saying, when it comes to the Trump administration, because he's the one that spent like millions of dollars, if not billions, to put him here where he's at. You know what I'm saying? So if he says he is, man, I mean, who me to say he's not? I don't think he will make that accusation because this is a big accusation. You can get sued for that. You know what I'm saying? If it's not true.
Not necessarily.
Hmm.
You can get sued, but not necessarily. And even if he gets sued,
But this is the
he's the type of
defamation of
nigga. You're
character.
right. You are absolutely right. If it's not true, it is defamation of character. But if it
Right.
is true, it's not. And
So
if
that's
it
what I'm
is
saying. That's what
defamation
I
of
says.
character, but if it
No, no,
is
that's what. No,
defamation
no,
of
no.
character, no, no, I understand
Listen,
what you're
listen,
saying.
listen, listen. It's because Tim said if that was the case, the Biden
No, I understand.
administration would have. So I said, you
But you
understand? Go
making it
ahead.
seem like, but then when you talk, the way you just explained your side or your side of the story, you make it seem like it's a difference in the sides. You talk as if it's a difference
No,
in the
no, don't you
sides.
think, bro? I do believe the Republican Party is more petty. They'll go like they'll do anything just to put the point out, just to make you look bad. The Democratic, they'll do it to a sneaky, but they're not gonna do it the way Republican does it, bro. Like I
Okay.
feel like the Republican, they will do anything just to win the election, just to have a place
Anybody
at
will do
the.
anything to win the election.
You think so?
Yes.
All right.
That's the purpose of winning the election. You do anything to win it. What are you talking about?
Elon didn't work for the FBI or Department of Justice, so it's no way you would have known. That's not true though. I'm not saying that's the case. I'm not saying that's the case. You know why I say that's
Billionaires
not
have a
true?
way of knowing shit.
That's exactly what I was gonna say. The guy is the richest person in United States, not even United States, in the world. Don't you think this guy, bro? This guy
One
even more
of the
powerful
richest in
than
the world.
Trump,
He's not
man.
the richest in the world. They
No,
lying.
he is. He is. When it comes to like,
No, he's not. No, he's
who is,
not. No, he's
who
not.
is, who
No, he's
is,
not. It's black
who?
people that's way more richer than him, bruh. In the world,
Man,
bruh. Do your research,
bro,
bruh. He is
shut
not the
up with
richest in
that
the
shit. Bro,
world,
what
bruh.
the fuck is
The
wrong with you,
media
man?
be making. Do you believe anything the media tell
Who?
you, bruh? He is not the
Who?
richest in the world, bruh. He is not.
Bro, you delusional right now, bro. That's
Okay,
why I
all
hate
right.
have like, bro,
Okay.
this guy. Okay, now let me ask you a question. Let's think fair. Cause you said some shit. I don't think you even know what you're talking about. Who is the richest
No,
black
you
man
don't
in
know
the
what you're
world?
talking about. I
Who
don't
is the
know him.
richest? I know who
But
he
he's
is.
richer than Elon Musk.
I'm gonna tell
That's
you who
not what
he
you know.
is.
No, you don't. No, you don't. No, you don't.
He's a
You don't
Nigerian
know him.
dude.
But no, you don't.
I'm
No, he
telling
not.
you,
No, he
he
not.
is.
No, he not, bro. No,
Who
he not.
is?
No, he
Who?
not, bro. Because
Diddy?
if you telling
Jay
me
Z?
if you see now you being funny. If you
I'm
telling me
telling
that you
you,
know, if you
bro.
telling me that you know who he is, then you know that he got way more money than Elon.
No, he's
No matter
not.
what the fuck Elon. Okay, you got it. You got it. You win. You got it.
Bro, go ahead, bro.
Bro,
I'm telling you, Elon.
everything you pull up on the internet don't be true, bro. Because for years they was telling us that Africa was didn't have no money, they was poor. For years we grew up thinking that Africa didn't have no money, they was poor. Whole time the United States was ciphering all their resources and currying their ass. So I don't believe shit.
Hey, do you
Bro, you
know,
looking up shit like they don't lie on the internet as well, bro.
bro?
Elon Musk
Bro,
is not the
stop it, bro.
richest
Let's
motherfucker
let's
in the
live in
world, bro.
reality, bro. Let's live in
And this
reality.
is where I
What
was
you
going. This
say,
is where I was
you
going with it.
let's
Motherfuckers
live in
don't want
reality.
electric cars because at the end of the day, when that shit fuck up, you still need a generator for the electricity. And what does the generator take? What does the generator take, sir? Since you know everything, what does a
You say what
generator
it
take?
takes? Electric? I mean, what do you mean?
Got it,
What it
bro.
takes?
You got it, bro.
What do you
You
mean?
got
What
it.
it takes?
Next,
You
you
need
got
you
it.
need electricity, right?
You got it.
But we having a conversation. I'm
So
confused. What do
niggas,
you
so
mean,
niggas
guy?
that have, so niggas, so where, so the niggas that have generators on their trucks that they
Oh,
gotta
gas. My bad.
use.
My bad. My bad. Tim- Tim- I mean, yeah, you're right. Either way, we're gonna need gas. But I feel like because one of the reason why the air is polluted is because of gas, right? The cars and everything. So
That's what
I
they
feel
say.
like if we have no, even if the electric car is gonna use still gonna use
But they don't give a
gas
fuck
to put.
about that, bro.
Let me finish. Can I finish saying my word? That's what
Yes, I'm sorry.
I gotta put
You're
my
right.
words out. So
You're right.
even
Absolutely.
though, but like I said, one of the things that's polluting the air is gas. You know what I'm saying? The car and everything. If you cut that by eliminating like a car that like contain gas that take gas, that would like not solve the whole problem, but that will cut it. You know what I'm saying? A little bit.
Absolutely. I'm not disputing
I
that,
don't
but
know if you
I'm
understand.
not just no,
Hopefully,
I
people
understand
understand
what
what
you're
I'm trying to
trying
say.
to say, but they don't give a
Yeah.
fuck about cutting nothing. It's all about money. Because if they really gave a fuck about cutting shit, everybody that came out with the hydrogen power engine wouldn't end up dead
Mm-hmm.
if that was the case. So what do you have to say about that?
Bro, can
If they
you
really gave a fuck about
you seems
cost
like you're in the
efficiency,
dark. I don't know if you can fix that. Yeah, you I don't know if you can. Let me put you full screen. Maybe you fix it yourself. Sorry, guys. You see, it looks like you're
yeah,
really like in the dark.
that's the
Yeah, the
best I
lights
can
is
give it.
not good. I think you have to. Can you move? Like turn the lights. Turn that way. Cause the lights is literally hitting you. That's the reason why.
So,
You cannot go upstairs. I think that's the best lights you can get when you're upstairs.
what downstairs?
You know when you're at the kitchen thing, usually.
I mean downstairs.
Oh, that's downstairs. I don't know.
Yeah, it's downstairs. I want to try to be down there, but
You
you
go
say
there.
it's better. That's how it go. Yeah, I
Yeah,
go
the
there.
lights is usually is better over there. Sorry guys. Sorry guys. Why are you here, man? Hit the like button, bro. We're gonna have a, bro. We're gonna talk about the Diddy thing. You know what I'm saying? 50 Cent, everything. It's gonna be a great show, man. Like the video, share it, and everything. But we're just having a side conversation right now about the Elon and Trump thing. Yeah, that's way better. All right, that is yeah, that's way better. Um, there you go. So he said Democrat tried to send Trump to prison. So if, of course, they will have licked Trump in on the mm, okay, but what he was accused of doing, was it true or was it not?
See, the thing about that
Uh-huh.
is tricky because Epstein was a powerful person too. So just because, just because,
Or maybe there was other
just
Democrats in there
because he
too.
was flying with him or seen them together, doesn't mean he was with that shit. But even
Bro, I'm
with
not
what's
saying, bro,
going
I
on with
never
the
said that.
situation, it still don't.
Yeah.
It's still not a good look to even be seen
Here's the thing.
with that person
No,
type
no, no.
shit.
Listen. There's a tricky thing to it too. Just because you can be in the list, that doesn't mean. I mean, that
That you
mean
right.
being in the list. You can just be was friend with the guy because the guy was a
Absolutely.
powerful guy. He had a lot of friends in the industry. So maybe that's
Absolutely.
the. That doesn't mean he was doing like stupid. You know what I'm saying? The
But the thing about that is also you right. But now that we know what we know about what's going on in Hollywood, you can't be involved and don't know. You see what I'm saying? You
you say
can't
you
be
can be
involved and don't.
involved. You say you can be involved
You
and not
cannot
know.
be involved and don't know. Right.
Oh,
You have to know and just don't have to be with it, turn the other cheek, or you with it. But it is
okay.
no, I didn't know. You see what I'm saying?
Uh huh.
That's why. That you can't say you didn't know because it's been done before you got here. You don't come and change nothing. Ain't nobody else said nothing. Anybody else that has spoken up on it or tried to hint on some shit got labeled put on them.
Mm-hmm.
This has been going on for years, so it's just now with the internet, people can
Yeah, I
actually
mean,
speak.
bro, it's I don't know, man. I don't think Elon Musk is doing all that is the interest of his, man. As you know, like the stock, the Tesla stock has been down like crazy. You know what I'm saying? I said that before. I don't know if I said that to you or said that to somebody else. I think this guy made a big mistake getting in politics, right? Because you gotta understand, like, I'm a businessman. I don't. If I'm a businessman, I sell my cars to everybody, Republicans and Democrats and independents, everybody, right? If I choose to put myself in one political party, you know, I'm supporting them. What do you think the other side gonna think? They're not gonna fuck with you, and then they're not gonna buy your cars. So if there was no reason to go like into like politics, because the moment you do that, these people like the Democrats are gonna say, man, well, we're not gonna fuck with you because you're on that side, you're supporting like the Republican, you know what I'm saying, the far right. We're not gonna fuck with you. You see what I'm saying? The best thing was to just stay in the middle, neutral, not going. There's no reason to. You understand? Because the reason why this shit was going down is because the Democrats was boycotting. You know what I'm saying? His shit. You see what I'm saying?
No time out. And then when y'all say, because Tim just said Elon Musk is worth $427 billion and the richest man in the world.
Yeah.
Now, when Kanye had his bit, does he don't have that. He's
No.
worth that. He don't have that.
Yeah.
He don't have that in the bank.
No,
So
bro.
he don't
Nobody
have
got
that.
no. Nobody do.
My
Nobody
point. So
do.
they don't know. The niggas who
Bro,
the Nigerian
this
niggas
is
that you
a
saying,
dumbest.
they have
Bro, you
that.
know that everybody know. Nobody has
This
like
is not.
this amount of money in the
So
bank
then you don't
account.
have it then. Then
It's
that's
what do
lies.
you
Then you
mean? No,
don't
no.
have it then. What the fuck, bruh? How the
Yes, it
fuck? Okay, let me
does.
ask you something. Let me ask you something.
When
I'm
you
not
have
even
okay,
being funny.
Leo.
Let me
Okay,
ask you this.
let me say this. Go ahead. Go ahead. Go ahead.
How can you say somebody's worth something when you can't go in the bank and get it out?
No, no. That's what you don't understand. Hold on. Let's say you got a car, right? You got cars, you got house, you got everything. That's shit that you don't have. If you sell this shit,
And you don't
right?
have it then. Then you don't have
Hold
it.
on.
You're
Yes,
not
you
worth it
do
then, bro.
because they
No, you
belong to
don't,
you. You
bro.
can sell them.
Nah, bro. Nah, bro. It don't work like that. Because
So you
no,
have to have a
no, bro.
liquid in order, like for you
No,
have to
bro.
have
No.
cash
If
in
you
order,
can't,
like.
yes. If you can't
No,
go
that's
get it
not how it
out, then
works.
yeah, no. That should be how it
This is
works.
a low
That's
IQ
what that means.
conversation,
That's
man.
no. That's what you think. Because people lie to you and you believe anything.
Bro,
Fuck is you talking about? How can you be worth something and you can't go get it
that
tangible? You can't be worth something if you can't go get it. What are you talking about? If a
bro,
nigga can't, if you just told me last week that you can't be brought back from death, nigga, you can't be worth nothing that you can't tangibly go get. Fuck is you talking about? If you can't be dead for 5 minutes and a nigga can't bring you back to life and you was never dead, if you could be brought back to life, then motherfucker, if you got $427 billion, you should be able to go in the bank and get $427 billion. Not you tangible. You gotta liquidate your shit. No. You ain't worth that, nigga. It's lies. Fuck is you talking about?
bro, I don't know, bro. I'm telling you, yes, you do. When they say you're worth it, of course you don't have this amount of money. Nobody
Then you
do
not
have
worth it
this.
then, bruh.
Here's
Simple
the
as that,
thing:
bruh.
is everything that you have
No,
that's
bruh.
a
It don't work
value
like that.
that. You
No,
know what I'm
that's what they
saying?
want you
You
to
got
believe, bruh.
Tesla, you
It
got
don't work like that,
Twitter, you
bruh.
got all this thing you got. You know what I'm saying? That's what it is. So
And he bought that off shares. He didn't buy that off tangible shit. He bought that off shares, bruh. What are you talking about? He finessed the shit out. Come on, bruh. He didn't buy that with his money.
nobody gonna do that. Are you, bro? Are you dumb, bro? Are you
No,
stupid,
are you dumb?
bro? No,
Bro,
bro.
I come
Nobody.
to believe I'm
Here's the
smarter
thing,
than you, bruh.
bro. Even Twitter, nobody. It's what you know.
Huh?
You speaking the way you speaking. It's like you
Bruh.
making
No,
sense.
bruh.
But what
If
you're
you don't
saying is
have,
literally.
bruh,
Let me finish talking, bro. What you're
you are
saying
worth
is
whatever the
like,
fuck you got in
bro.
your
Let
account,
me
bruh. What
finish,
is you talking
bro.
about? Nobody trying to hear that stupid ass shit you talking about, bruh. If you ain't got it in your account, you ain't worth it. Fuck is
Bro,
wrong
here's
with
what
you?
I'm trying to say.
Nobody trying to hear that
The way
shit,
you
huh?
talking, this is what a little like fifth grader gonna understand,
Yeah,
man. You know what I'm
whatever.
saying?
Nobody trying to hear that shit.
Nobody gonna buy
If you don't have it
Twitter.
in your account,
Here's
bruh,
the thing,
you don't
man.
have
Nobody
it,
gonna
bruh.
buy. Let me
Fuck is you talking
finish,
about?
man. Can I finish? Damn, man. Nobody gonna buy something that costs $44 billion just
Yeah,
with
okay.
their own money like that, bro.
He didn't buy
That's not how
nothing
it
with his own
works.
money. He don't buy
Huh?
nothing with his own money. He don't buy he don't buy nothing with his own money.
Because
What are you
here's the
talking
thing,
about?
people are gonna invest in this shit, man. People,
Nah.
that's how that
Yeah,
shit
he's
works.
using your
People,
money. Right, exactly. So where the fuck is his money at? If he using
I
your
didn't,
money,
bro. I
he
didn't
still
invest in it.
I don't give a fuck. Whoever invested in it, he's not using his money. He's using the investee money. So where the fuck,
Yeah,
even with
that's how
the,
you.
but no,
That's
no, no,
usually
no.
how it
Hold
works.
on, I understand that. And even with him using in the investee money and never using his money, he still can't tangibly go in the bank and get out $427 billion. Because don't no bank hold that. So if don't know, if you can't get $427 billion from a bank, you can barely get $1 million from the bank. How the fuck you gonna say somebody is worth that much?
Mm,
Tell me that. Since you know everything,
yeah,
since
bro.
I'm talking at a fifth grade level, tell me that much, bruh. You can't even go in the bank and get $1,000 in cash, bruh. So how is
Yes,
somebody
you,
worth
bro. What do you mean? Yes, you
427 billion?
can. Which
All right.
bank are you using, nigga? Which which bank are
Bro,
you
you go in the
using?
bank, you go in the bank and try to get $1 million, bruh. They're gonna tell you they don't have it right
That's
now.
that's a different thing. This is a different thing. You say five.
All
I
right,
mean
bro.
$1,000. This is
I
$1 million.
said a million. I said a million. I never said 1,000. I said a million.
We're gonna have to run that back.
I get $1,000 from the ATM. What are you talking about?
But
Make
that's
it,
what
bro.
you
You not
just said. You could.
no. You not listening. You not listening. How the fuck can somebody be worth $427 billion and you can't even go in the bank and get $1 million cash? No one can just go in the bank and get $1 million cash. You have to.
Because
You
no bank
nah,
in
man. There you
United
go.
States,
There you
this is
go.
what you don't understand. No bank in United States got this amount of money sitting there. That's
Why?
what
It's
you
a
don't.
bank. It's a bank. It's supposed to
Huh?
though. It's a bank. It's supposed to. It holds everybody's money. It's supposed to though. You're not making no sense, bro. It's a bank. That's where everybody goes to get their money. So why the fuck wouldn't you be able to get it? Okay, bro. You right. I don't know nothing about what I'm talking about. Absolutely.
You keep saying they're supposed to. I get that, but they don't. You know that. This is not a surprise. That's why I don't understand why you like so hyped up like
That's what I don't
you
understand how you don't understand because somebody lying to you saying that they worth something and they never bought nothing with their money. They buying everything with everybody else that invested in
But
them.
you would be stupid to do that. That's what. But what if that shit you buy with your own money go left? You lose the. You be stupid.
Then
That's why you gotta.
that's what it is. Then
You know what I'm
that's
saying?
your
This is
money.
what. This is not a businessman
No, he's worth
mentality. Like
four
to
hundred
just
and
buy that shit,
twenty-seven billion
bro.
dollars
If
of
I have a
your
plan,
money.
look. If
Everybody
I
who
have a
invested
vision,
in him.
bro, can
What are
I
you talking
finish?
about, bro?
Can I finish?
Yeah.
If I have a vision, you know what I'm saying, to build a fucking like jet that will reach the fucking Jupiter. You know what I'm saying? That will reach that shit. And bro, I'm not if I even if I have money to build it, I'm not gonna use my own money. You know what I'm saying? And then they're gonna say, oh, if we invest in that shit will go to Jupiter and come back to Earth. And then in my mind, I say, man, there's a possibility that shit not gonna reach that. We don't know. It's just in a, you know what I'm saying? I'm not gonna use my own money and then I lose everything.
You're a
I'm
billionaire. You
gonna
can do whatever the
invest,
fuck you want to do. You are
but
unlimited
that's
in
not
money.
smart.
Nobody trying to
It's
hit
not
it. You ain't.
smart.
You a billionaire. You don't have
It's
to
not
use.
smart.
Nigga, fuck with you. You
It
would never
doesn't
run
matter.
out of
Is
money.
bro. It
You can't
doesn't,
hear that shit,
bro.
bro. You sound
It
dumb as
doesn't
shit.
matter.
Stop trying. You can't. You can't justify that, bro. Stop it, bro.
Bro,
$127 billion, bro. You can do whatever the fuck you want to do. What are you talking? You don't have to use
yeah,
nobody's
he's
money.
doing it right now. That's why he's giving
You
smoke
don't
to
know,
your
bro. Stop what
president.
you don't know. He's not worth that, bro. Fuck is you
That's why
talking
he's,
about?
bro. Let me ask you a question. Who do you think in the United States can talk to the president like Elon Musk is talking right now?
Anybody. It's freedom of speech.
Nah,
Anybody.
that's right. Nah, it's not, bro.
Anybody. Anybody. It's freedom of speech. You ain't threatening them. You ain't causing them no bodily harm. You can say whatever the fuck you want to say. What are you talking about?
Look, man, you tell the president he's on the fucking Epstein list.
Yeah, he got
Who's
fuck
doing
you
that?
money. He can do that. He got fuck you
That's
money.
what I'm
Remember?
saying.
He got
He
fuck
got
you money.
the
He can
guy
do
is
that.
powerful, bro. But here's the thing, man. Okay, last thing about that shit, man. Let me ask you. You're an American guy, right? I mean, you probably seen what's going on with the ICE thing. You know what I'm saying? Deportation. What do you think about that shit, bro? And we move
That's
on.
tough. That's fucked up. Because there's a lot of people, there's a lot of honest people who getting caught up in that shouldn't be caught up in that. And it's fucked up. There's a lot of families being broken up. I seen a lot of men crying because their wife getting deported and shit. They put the kids in handcuffs and shit, like tricking them to come down. Even the people that's doing the shit the right way, they coming down to the court building, filing their paperwork and shit, getting tricked. That's
Let me
fucked
ask you.
up.
Let me ask you. I'm not really gonna give my opinion about that. You know what I'm saying? But let me ask you this, because I speak to other Americans other than you,
Hmm.
usually Black Americans. We usually say that. They always say like these people they come here to take our jobs, but if you look at it, mostly like the Hispanics. Usually, when these people comes here, what kind of job they do? They usually do constructions, right?
No,
Build the
they do the
road, fix.
jobs. No, they do the jobs that the niggas act like they too good for. Cause they started in
Right,
the fast food department. Then they
right.
branched off to whatever the
Okay,
niggas
now
felt like they was
no,
too
let me
good to
finish. I will
do,
let you
man.
speak. No, you okay? Right. That's they do construction. They do like work in the restaurant, McDonald's, and fast food. I get it. But why do you say like, oh, we gotta deport them because they come here to do taking our jobs?
I never
Meanwhile,
said
you
that.
just said that they're not. These people they're not even doing the job that they say these people are taking.
'Cause that's what niggas do. That's what niggas do. Y'all didn't want to work at McDonald's. Y'all didn't want to work at construction jobs. Y'all just wanted to be scammers and fake trappers. They
Mm-hmm.
came over here. They took all the minor jobs, stuck together. Two people making 13 an hour is what, 26.
Mm-hmm.
Two families in one house, pay the house off. One family moving to another house. They start the process all over again. Oh, I'm sorry. Five family moves in one house. They pay their house off. One family moves into the next house, and so forth and so on. When they get their money, they stick together. They keep it in the pot. They don't just branch off like the niggas do. Everybody look out for one another. If everybody got a 600 credit score, they going with the one who got the 700, and everybody kicking in. They pay that house off, move a family in from the basement to that one house, and they move it by the end of they got the whole goddamn Highsville, stores and all. While niggas still looking for new releases and shit.
Yeah, man. I mean, bro, look, it's what I was saying about the whole like shit Trump is doing. My family, I am, you know what I'm saying? We all like immigrants, you know what I'm saying? But at the same time, I cannot be mad with what Trump is doing. I'm gonna tell you why, bro. Before the nigga got in power, he said that's what he was gonna do.
He did.
A good president, they do what they said they're gonna do. He's doing it. Whether me who is an immigrant like it or not. He said he was gonna do it, and the American people put him in power to do the exact thing that he's doing right now. You know what I'm saying? I think it's fucked up. The reason why I think it's fucked up, I feel like if these people was already here, got
Yeah.
family, they're
Right. I'm
working,
talking about them.
why don't you
Yeah.
just give them like paper? They're already here. Now prevent other people from coming here illegally. That's what I think will, you know what I'm saying? Prevent
Right.
other people to come here illegally. But people that's already here have a family, let them be here. You know what I'm saying? Because that's gonna cause problem because a lot of these people, like I said, they do like the job that you guys not doing. So if
Nah,
you
for
like
real.
fire these people, like take these people home, who's gonna do these jobs? Bro, the white American not gonna do it. The black American's not gonna do it. You see what I'm saying? It's beautiful like to kick these people out, but people like you and other like white Americans are not doing it. So we gotta be like fair about that shit. You see what I'm saying? But like I said, he's doing what he said he was gonna do, so I cannot be mad at him, man.
Yeah, the way this shit going, and you ain't never bring this shit up too, and that's how I know this ain't one of the subjects you was gonna talk about.
Which
But in
one?
a couple years, you ain't been hearing what's going on with the AI shit.
Not really. I mean, I heard like little thing, but like fill me in, man.
Apparently,
Like
AI is programming itself to not listen to human directions and
tell me
trying
to make
to
sense.
and trying to
I gotta pin this comment.
put
Go
shit
ahead, keep
in
talking.
the system to stop it from being able to shut itself down.
Uh huh.
You haven't heard that? And it's leaving
Uh,
messages for its future self to tell him not to negotiate and to not shut yourself down.
right.
For all that Skynet shit and all that Terminator shit, all that iRobot shit, that shit is for real.
Yeah. I mean, bro, I've seen that. I was talking to my little nephew who's 19. I was telling him, man, like, bro, in 10 years or even 15 years, bro, if you don't have an education, if you don't have a
Bro,
career,
10,
even if you
15
have a
years is not, that
career,
shit ain't gonna matter.
here's what I'm saying, bro. Let me finish. Say, I know you like to cut me up, but let me finish. In a couple years, if you don't have something that can sustain, you know what I'm saying, a career, bro, the little job like restaurant job and everything, you're never gonna be able to do it. You know what I'm saying? Because robot gonna do it. A
So
couple
what
months
what
ago,
what job did
hold
it
on, hold on.
take?
A couple months ago, I took my girl and a couple of my family to a fucking restaurant, like a Japanese restaurant, right? You know, it was
Hmm.
fucking robots that bring the foods to us.
Excuse me?
Yeah, I'm telling you, Woodbridge,
Damn,
Woodbridge.
already?
Yeah, the only time the fucking survey came is when we first came in and he asked for what we want, what we, you know what I'm saying? She asked us what we wanted
What was
and
it, like a
shit.
hibachi spot?
Huh?
Was it a hibachi spot?
No, no, no. It's like like, I don't know, man. He was like some. He looks like a fucking table, but there's a robot with that's brought that shit to us. Like, you
Damn,
know what I'm
that's
saying? And we
crazy.
took that shit. They go. I'm telling you. Imagine, bro. Like, cause a couple years back, he was the fucking who brought up the food. It was like the servers or the other people that, you know what I'm saying? Now it's fucking robots. People's
Let me
losing
ask you.
job.
Let me ask you. So what jobs do you think are safe from AI? That AI ain't got it, that you ain't gotta worry about AI
Now let me ask the
infiltrating.
question. Okay, I don't know that because people even say even
Right now, because you
doctor.
just said no, because you just said you better
Because
have a
I
skill or
was thinking
something.
there's some
So
no.
I'm thinking,
I
I was
was
about to tell
thinking
you,
maybe
it's
if you're a
nothing who's
lawyer,
gonna be safe.
but maybe if you're a lawyer, because I don't think a robot can
Why can't they? They
fucking
already doing that. They already giving
yeah.
lawyer advice in chat GP. Yes. And they could put a body behind that. What are you talking about? Lawyer robot.
Here's what I'm saying, man.
Lawyer Robotnik.
They need to retain that shit. It's cool and all, but that shit
It's
gonna
too late.
cause more problem. It's
It's
gonna
too
cause
late.
like
Because
more
you know,
crime
you're right.
because people are gonna
Absolutely.
starving. Gonna you know what I'm saying? When people are
Because you know
starving,
the
what's
black
gonna
market
happen?
gonna get it. It's
Yeah.
always intended for good, but you know you're gonna have the bad that come with it. It's gonna be always somebody that get to it and then be like, and the thing about that is they didn't start with the safeguard. They started to do the shit first and then realized afterwards and then try to put the safeguard on it and it was too late. AI is AI, artificial intelligence. So it's
Yeah.
kind of like even though we create it, it learns at a rapid pace, bro. And eventually,
Uh huh.
and like I said, we don't have the smart nigga. It's a difference in it's a difference in motherfuckers knowing what they doing and motherfuckers just fucking with shit and seeing what's going on. Like today's caliber of people is not the same caliber of people that we had 50 years ago. So the motherfuckers that's supposed to be super smart today is not really super smart. If you start on something that is that big and that substantial to the future well-being of our life existence and you don't start it off with a safe fail or safe switch or whatever, how the fuck could you not, how could you be smart, how could you have any type of intellectual capacity to be doing what you doing, to not know that, oh my God, if this shit go left, we should be able to have a shut off switch before you even start some shit.
Okay, so let's read a couple comments. I understand. Say they're not deporting immigrants to help black people. They're deporting immigrants because they are threats to pass off the white population. I agree with that 100%. I feel like because you gotta understand the population of this
Hold
the,
on,
the
what you
Hispanic
mean? To
population
pass
the
up the white
Hispanic
population. What you mean?
is because
To
there's a lot
outdoor
of
or to
Span. No, let me. I'm trying to explain. I'm trying to explain. I think I know what he's saying. Is because there's a lot of Hispanics people that's entering the southern border of United
uh
States, and then these people they are like producing kids like crazy.
uh
You know what I'm saying? They're making a lot. They come
so
here.
you
They,
saying
they
they're gonna
pop out like
outnumber the white people after a
the
while?
white population. So that's
I
why
mean,
I
but the
think. I mean,
white
he's right.
population, and the thing, and you're right, but the thing about that is the
Because
white
you gotta think
population is
about it
already
and let
doomed, though,
imagine
bro.
how that would be if
Already
you let these
dying.
no listen, imagine you let these people come here popping like making babies in 50 years. You know what I'm saying? You
But
know
y'all
how
can't
many
make them.
percentage there will be?
You're right.
Huh?
Now you're right, but there's nothing you can do about that. Y'all ain't
I mean,
making them.
yes, they're doing
Y'all can't
something about it,
survive.
deporting their asses.
No, I mean, yeah, but it's still y'all still gonna die off. Y'all still can't be exposed to the sun for a long time like you're supposed to. So you're still gonna die off. So it doesn't matter. You're just delaying the inevitable.
He said the
You're going
United
to
States
die
will be.
off.
He says the United States will become a third world country because we are trillions in debt. At the rate
Absolutely.
of money is inflating, a McDonald's
Absolutely.
combo meal going to be $20 in a couple
15.
of
It's
years,
already 15.
bro.
It's
Yeah,
already 15. Nigga,
bro.
I remember you
I,
used to get a
bro,
Big Mac meal. Bro, you should get the two Big Macs for like 255 for both of them. Then it was
bro.
two for
Look,
five.
look, look,
Then it
look,
was two for seven.
bro. Listen, man. The funny thing, they have something called like how do you call it? Like the breakfast thing, big breakfast bullshit. That shit costs like $10 plus. You know what I'm saying? I think it's like $12. You know what I'm
That
saying?
shit used to be $5. That shit used to
Look,
be
and
under
then that
$5,
shit,
bro.
bro, that shit don't even feel like that shit don't even last, bro. 3 4 hours, you're hungry again.
Bro, to keep it 1,000 with you, I'm gonna keep it all the way funky with you. Like the McDonald's now is not like the McDonald's that we grew up on. It's not the same McDonald's, bro. McDonald's used to get old, to my knowledge.
Yeah,
It used to spoil. This McDonald's don't, bro.
but look, man, it's crazy, but hey, man, that's the world we're living, bro. Here's what I'm gonna say, man. You're African American, man. Ghana is giving free citizenship.
Yeah, man.
There's other
I
country
might have
that's
to look
giving
on
it.
that.
You know what I'm saying?
I
Here's
might
the
have to
thing.
look on that.
I'm a foreign guy, man. I mean, I don't plan. I love United States. Don't get me wrong, man. I love United States. I came here when I was 17 years old. United States give me a lot of opportunity as somebody that's not a native to this country. You know what I'm saying? Compared to my
So it
own
ain't
land.
no so it ain't no place on your own land that was like
No,
that's like uh
no. I'm trying to say I would. I would.
that's better
You
than the
get it?
US. No, I'm asking you. There's no place on your land that's like better than the US.
Is the thing. There's places. There's a place where the rich people and then the white people or the light skinned people
Y'all got
live
white
back
people
home.
over
They
there?
call it pits. Yeah.
Like white
There's
people?
white Haitians. Yes.
Okay.
But
They
here's the
got
thing. These people, they are the one that's controlling the economy of the country. That's the thing. Wherever they go, they are the oppressor. Even though they are less. That's what I always say. I think white people is the smartest motherfuckers that's ever like touched the earth. The reason why I say that, wherever these people are, whether they are the less or they have more population, they control everything. Look at South Africa. They were like 10% of the population. They put niggas in chains.
but they're
Appetite,
not smart.
appetite. You know what I'm
They
saying?
strong
That's what
arm
I'm trying
shit
to
though.
say. Bro, how
They
the fuck
strong
like
arm shit though.
10%? Listen, this is what I'm saying. How the fuck 10% of people control 90% of people? That don't make sense to me.
'Cause they don't
Even
know no
back home.
better. You
Listen.
section them off, bruh. You section them off,
So
and
that
you
means they're
only show
smarter than
certain
you.
people. All right, that's
So
what you
that means
think.
they're smarter than you. That's what that is.
They're smarter
Even
than you.
back
You're
home,
right. They're
we
smarter
are
than you. You're right.
95% of
Smarter than you,
like.
bro.
Let me finish. No.
I am. I am letting you
Even back
finish. Go
home,
ahead.
we are 95% of black Haitians, like black. You know what I'm saying? And
Mm-hmm.
then you get 5% of like so-called white Haitian or like mulattoes. We call them mulattoes back home. They are the
Mm-hmm.
one that control the economy, that's control everything. How the fuck that happened? So, so that means they're
I thought
smarter than
y'all
you. They
fought for
they know
y'all
how to
freedom and
like,
shit. What are you talking about?
eh?
I thought
Yes,
y'all
we
fought for
did.
y'all freedom. They for
Yes,
it
we
to be
did.
ran by the
But
white
that's why
people
you don't
again.
understand. Black people,
I thought you said
bro,
you
is
fought
what.
for y'all freedom,
Yes, we
but
did.
now you
We
saying you're
did.
not free. So which one is it?
Haiti, bro. Here's the thing. Since Haiti got their independence, we never been free. That's why
So
you
you
don't
didn't get your
understand this,
independence then? How'd you get your independence if you're not
bro.
free?
You keep
That don't make
talking.
sense, bruh.
You're not letting me speak what I'm saying. This is the thing. You like to hear yourself speak, but when I'm trying to explain you something, what I means, you're not letting me explain myself. This is what I'm
Well, you
saying.
can't
Yes,
explain
we.
that. You be trying to explain shit that you can't explain, and you be thinking it sounds sweet, and it don't. Just because you give an explanation to something doesn't mean that
Here's the thing.
it makes sense.
Here's
How could you say that you fought for something, but you
yes, we
don't get
did.
what the fuck you fought for? How the fuck do you fight for something and win and don't get the shit that you fought for? Make that make sense to me. Now explain that to me. Since I just want to hit my self-talk.
Here's the thing, man. Yes, we did over 200 years ago. But it's what you don't understand. The West, Haiti is a very tiny country with no like a wall. You, I cannot even see you, man. Like, can you see? Yeah, like, you're in a podcast, man. You gotta
You keep
be in
trying
the
to make
front.
any. No, I don't. They can hear
Put
you.
the
You the
camera.
one. You the
Yeah,
one got
man.
the floor. They
No,
ain't gotta see me,
we're
bro. You
doing
keep
the
trying to make
podcast. You
excuses,
gotta
bro.
be in the frame.
We are.
That's not
No, I
professional,
don't. No, I don't, bro. It's very professional because you have the floor. They don't have to see both of us. You don't want me to cut you off. I'm giving you the floor. You just don't have nothing to say to support
bro.
with the
Okay, let
bullshit
me
that you're
say this.
speaking on. That's all. Now you
Here's
trying
the
to make
thing,
it seem
man.
like we
We
not
got.
professional, bro. We not doing that, bro. Stop what you doing, bro. How do you win something and don't get what the fuck you fought for? Explain that. I'm in the screen now. Since that bothers you, finish explaining that. How do you win? How do you fight for something and then don't get what you won, what you fought for? Go ahead. You said
Here's the
2,200
thing.
years later, what?
It's what you don't understand. Haiti is a very small country, very small country. You know what I'm saying? Maryland, I think Maryland, if it's not the same size as Maryland, it's probably smaller than Maryland, right? When we got our independence, France literally took everything that was in the country. They hold us over 20 something billions dollars they stole from us when we got our independence. They never repaid that. You know what I'm saying? And also, you gotta understand, Haiti was by boycott by United States, but a lot of other countries that when we produce something that cotton, when we produce coffee, when we produce those shit, we couldn't sell to this country. Because of that, the country become bankrupt.
All right.
Because we get our independence, we couldn't sell our products to these people. You know what I'm saying? The country become bankrupt. And then we also got all the politicians that's not really working for the Haitian people like that. They were working for the white men. That's what it is, man.
So let me tell you something.
Is it, bro?
That
There
doesn't
was
sound
sanction,
like
bro. There was sanction. They put sanction in this little
no.
country,
I
like
understand. No, no,
through.
no.
That's what they get
From
you.
what you're telling, no, from what you're telling me, what you're from. Okay, from what you're
That's
telling
what
me,
you
from what
see.
you
Even
hold
this
on.
guy know it. Like Timothy know it. They stole
No, no, no,
everything that
no,
was
no,
in the
no, no, no.
country.
From what you're
Tim
telling
just said
me,
it.
okay, and Tim could be right with you on this one, and
I know,
I'm not
bro. I know
disputing
the
that.
history of this
I'm
country.
not
I was
disputing
born
that.
there.
I understand that. I'm not
Good.
disputing what you're saying. Happened. I'm not saying that. What I'm
Hold on. Let
saying
me
to
say this. I will
you,
let you speak. I gotta say this one thing. The problem in what's going on back home right now, it's 50-50. United States 50-50. Haitian. Haitian politicians. That's the reason why that shit is going on over there. You know why I say that? Because it can't even be more. I'm gonna tell you why. In 1986, right? This Haiti used to be like a communist country. No, not dictatorship country. Is one of the it was one of the safest country in the West Hemisphere, right?
Mm-hmm.
Like safer than any other country. Just like you see El Salvador right now, safest country. It used to be. It was run by somebody called Papa Doc. When he
Mm-hmm.
died, his son took power at 18 years old. The country was safe.
Mm.
Everything was going on over there. Well, people couldn't commit crime. If you commit crime, you get your head chopped. So you respect the law. You respect everything. You couldn't even put a little trash in the street. You have, you know what I'm saying? Everything was good. But what United States do, once that's going on, you're gonna have people complain. When people's complaining, what they say, oh, this political party is doing unhuman to these people. You know what I'm saying? Because it's controlling these people. That I mean, like that's human right violation. Once they put that in you, and then you don't really have power to fight that, what they do, they come and get you. When they come get him, they send him in exile in France. What they do, they put democracy in the country. Haiti was never ever since they put democracy in this country, the country been going downhill because at that point, people in the country don't want to fight for the country anymore. They want to fight for their own interests, right? Because they feel like I can be president, I can be senate, I can be anything, I can be anything. You know what I'm saying? Because before that was not the case. There was one person that was in power doing what was supposed to be done. Now everybody is fighting for their own interests, not for the interests of their own country. I always said that there's some countries they cannot be run by democracy. They can be run by dictatorship or communism. And I do feel like Haiti is a country like that.
Okay. So, to
But go
my
ahead, my bad.
understanding, you gave us all that background, and I appreciate that. But that still doesn't negotiate the fact that when you told me what the fuck happened and you said y'all fought for independence and won, but y'all didn't get shit, and then when you broke the story down of what happened, and then Tim said they stole whatever they stole from you, nigga, you didn't fight for independence. You fought for whatever you fought for. I'm sorry, you might have fought for independence. You didn't get independence. You got blackballed and shunned from the system.
I
Because
think you got it
if you
wrong.
got your no, you got it wrong. Because if you fought for your independence and you got your independence, you would have been good. You
No, no,
didn't
no.
get your
You see, you
independence.
no, no, no. You get it wrong. This is what you understand. At that point, when we fought for our independence, we were in chains. Chains. You understand that?
I understand
We
that,
were
brother.
literally slaves. You're
I
not gonna
understand what you're
understand that
saying.
because African American was never slaves.
Mm. Excuse me?
Were you guys slaves?
You you
Who? I mean, you guys
you
never
just
fought
said
for.
that?
No, no, no. That's not what I
You
meant to say.
you
That's not what I meant to say. Let me take
oh,
that back. No, let me take
okay.
that back. You guys never fought for slavery. That's what I meant to say. Nobody did. They
Never
give it
fought
to you.
back against it?
Yeah,
You
you
mean
never
to
did.
say?
You guys, they give it to you.
What you
You
mean they
never
gave it
fought
to
for
us?
anything, bro.
Oh, you mean they
When
gave
did
us
you?
our freedom?
Yes,
You
they
mean they
give it
gave
to
us
you. Yeah. So you're not gonna understand that. Us, we did fight for it, and then we
and they
won.
still you
At
but you
that
didn't get
point, and
nothing.
then when we did that,
What did you get for your what did you
let me
get though?
finish, bro. Let me finish,
What did you get
bro.
though?
We this is what you understand. At that point, when we did that small country,
No, no,
every
no. What did
black
you
person.
get?
But let me. I'm trying to tell you, you're not letting me speak. I don't. You keep asking me.
Cause you got
At
you
that point when we did, at that point when we did, every single black person that was in the Americas were slaves. That's include you,
brother,
that
what the
people
fuck that got
African,
to do with what did you get? What did you
bro.
get?
We
What
get
you
your ass
talking
free.
about
That's
this
what I'm
type of
trying to
shit? What
tell
did
you.
you get?
We take the chains off your feet, of your neck, and everything. That's what we did. That's what we get.
So you fought to be freed. So you fought to be free, but the freedom didn't come with resources, right? That's what you're telling
Bro,
me.
I'm
No, no, no,
telling
no.
you.
Stop it. Stop
Here's the
it.
thing.
Yes or no? Yes, stop doing that.
But I
Yes or
gotta answer.
no?
But because
No,
the
no, no,
question you
no.
ask
It's a
is not yes or
no, bro.
no.
It's a yes or yes,
No,
it
it's
is.
not.
I
It's
said you
not.
fought for
I
freedom.
explained
The
something to you
freedom that you
earlier.
got. did not come with resources because they
bro.
stole everything. So once you was free, you could not sell nothing, you could not buy nothing. There was nothing for you to do, so you was still fucked up. You just was not in chains no more. True or false? That's what you just told me, right?
So you, oh,
That's a that's
yeah.
a yes or no question.
Oh, go ahead, go ahead. Whatever you want to hear, bro.
No,
Go ahead.
no, to you,
What's your
you have
point?
to that's yes or no. You fought for something.
Uh huh.
You fought for your freedom that came with no resources or nothing. Only thing you fought for was to be unchained. True or false? Because you had nothing after you fought for that. After you won whatever you said you won, you were still fucked up. You just wasn't chained up.
Whatever
True or
you say,
false?
bro.
No, that's not whatever I say. Is that what you just told me? Is
Because
that
I'm
what
trying
you
to
just
explain to you. I'm
explained to
trying to
me?
elaborate on what you're saying. You're not
You
letting
don't
me
have to
elaborate
elaborate. That's
anything.
a yes or
I
no
said whatever
question.
you
Is that
say. Go
what
ahead,
you
make your
just
point,
told
bro.
me?
Make your
Yes or
point, bro.
no?
Make
No,
your
you
point, bro.
answered the question. Yes or no?
Make your
Is
point,
that what
bro.
you just? I am trying to make the point. You're not trying to
Go
answer the
ahead, make
question.
it. Make it.
Is that what you just told me? Yes or no, sir?
Bro, I said whatever you say, bro.
All right, you got it.
Because I can
That's
I'm not gonna
simple.
answer this
You
question
no,
by
because
just saying yes or
you
no.
can't just say
Because
yes
there's
or no. You
something
always gotta
bigger
have a
than that.
story and say some shit that ain't got nothing to do with the yes or no.
It's what I'm
It's
trying
either
to
yes
say,
or
man.
no.
I explained to you. Here's the thing: the country was being robbed by the French, by
We know
our
that.
resources, bro. Not only by our resources, because they were killing us too. That's what I'm telling you. They were killing us, and also and then when they didn't take everything. That's why they didn't take everything when we kicked them out. We still had resources. We just
But you
couldn't
couldn't get
sell
them
them.
off. So you
Right,
didn't
because
have
we
no
had
resources then.
sanctions.
So you didn't have no resources then. You didn't have them. If you can't get them off and you can't exchange them, you don't have them.
Let me ask you a question, man. Let me ask you, as an American guy.
I
Let's
cut
say
you off, bro.
let me ask you a simple question. It's a question I'm asking you, and then I want you to answer me that. Let's
And
say
go ahead.
every single country that United States do business with them, right?
Hmm.
Let's say they put a sanction on the United States. They say, you know what, we're not selling you shit, we're not buying your shit, we're not doing anything with you. How you think in 10, 20 years, do you think United States will look?
It's not even gonna take that long. Less than 5 years, we're fucked.
Right, this is the exact same shit that happened
No, I'm
when we
not
got our
disputing that though.
independence. The country was still producing like that was what was going on in the country. But when you got the European, America, all this country that was like literally racist country that put sanction in you where you couldn't sell your products, what do you think gonna happen?
No, bro, I'm not disputing what you're saying. I understand what you're saying. The reason why you couldn't. I'm saying it doesn't matter the reason why you couldn't. You couldn't. So it doesn't, the reason why doesn't matter. You fought for your freedom, and when you got your freedom, you couldn't do nothing with it. So what did you
I mean
get?
that do make sense.
Nothing.
That
Thank
do
you.
make
That's all
sense.
I was trying to say.
No, I mean, you wanted to add something. That's wasn't that the reason why you
No, I
wanted me
wanted you
to
to say,
answer?
I wanted you to admit that. That's I wanted you to admit. You did not
No,
want to admit
no.
that.
Here's what you don't understand, man. You said like we had slave rebellions in the United States. Yeah, but you never fought for anything, but you never got it. You never. I get it. You know what I'm saying? I went to high school here. You know what I'm saying? I went to school in this
What?
country, so I understand that. But it's what I'm saying. Even though you guys never fought and win, it's just like it's just like the women where they were fighting for freedom. These bitches didn't fight nothing. They gave it to them. Just like you guys. You guys talked about it. You guys like protest about it, but you guys never killed nobody to get it. We
You're
did.
absolutely right.
We did. That's the
But you,
difference. And then
no,
if
I'm
you
not.
don't do that, you're not gonna understand the what it takes. I understand you feel like, oh, we didn't get nothing from it. Yeah, we did. You know why we did? You inspire you guys to start fighting for it, and then eventually they give it to you. We inspire half of the country from in the South America, the Caribbean. If you look at the South American country, most of the flag, if you got a country like Venezuela, Colombia, Ecuador, Dominican Republic, all this, if you look at their flag, it's literally our flags. They inspire. It's our flag.
You're right. So let me
They
ask you a
get it from
question.
us.
and I'm not disputing
Because
that.
if they look at this little like tiny island country of a bunch of slaves that was came from West Africa and stand up to one of the most, I mean, the most, not one of the most powerful army at that time, which is the Napoleon army. We stand up
Hmm.
to them and then we fought. We got our independence, right?
Hmm.
All these countries inspired by them. Is they say if they do it, we can do it too. That's what it
Which is
is.
not the case,
Even though we
but
didn't
it
get
is
nothing from it because
inspirational.
there was so many sanctions in us, right? And then also, if you look at Dominican Republic, we, even though they hate us, we literally get them there on their independence. Because once we get our independence from the west side of the country, which is, we also went to the east because the Hispanics were in the east. Because you gotta understand, Haiti, the Hispaniola, at that time, the island, the name of the island was the Hispaniola. We got Haiti on the west, and then you got Dominican Republic in the east, and then it was divided in both French on the Haiti side, and then you got the Spanish on the west, on the east side, right? So when we get our independence on the west side, we couldn't let the other colonizer on the east. So we went to the west, and then we defeated them too, and then we took control of Dominican Republic for over 25 years, which we give them their independence in 1844. And then they claim that we did this, we did that, we did, they did it. That's the reason why the beef between them and us. We literally like freed them
Okay, so let me
from
ask you a
this
question.
from the Spanish.
Let me
So
ask you a
we
question.
did whatever, like how you guys want to like twisted the history of us.
No,
You know what I'm
that's
saying?
why you
Go ahead.
talk about twisted. How we twisting the facts?
Go
How we
ahead,
twisting the facts?
man. But we gotta let's finish. Let's last thing, man. We go to the topics and we go ahead.
if if you fight for your
I'm sweating.
independence,
Hold on, let me go
if
put
you
my AC on, bro. My
go ahead.
bad.
I just want to know.
Yeah, bro. You got me sweating, man. Been trying to explain where the best
Nah,
in
bro,
the
because I'm
wall,
just trying
bro.
to
Go
understand, bro.
ahead.
If you fight for something and you say you fight for your independence, and then when you fight for your independence and you so-called win your independence, but you can't do nothing with your independence because you cut off from all resources, or maybe let me put it this way. You fight for your independence, but the
Uh-huh.
independence that you fight for, you still need the help from the oppressor. So what was the reason of you fighting for your independence if you couldn't be independent?
That's that's how they get you, right? That's how they get you. They say, "Oh, yeah, you did that, but you're still a small country. You cannot sell your Jamaica is not gonna buy your shit because they don't have the money like that,
Right.
right? Because I think the reason why is because these people they were taking our shit, and then we say if we got our independence now we can sell it to them. They're not gonna take it for free. But what they say, you know what? We're not gonna like uh, get that shit from you. We're gonna put sanction on you. You know what I'm saying? Now it's become a problem. That's what it is.
But do you still think so? Even with all this and with all this back and forth that I've been giving you, even with the
Uh huh.
tug and war that I've been going, you still consider that a win
Yes, it
of
is. Because
independence?
one of the reason why you don't have a chain on your arm like that right now,
Hmm.
as an African American guy, is because of us. It is the truth. Because we're the first one that stand and say, "Fuck that. We're not gonna be that anymore." A lot of us died. We stand up. This is the reason why you free. You don't have a chain in your neck in
Okay,
your
right, and
hands right
I
now.
understand. No,
So
okay,
whether we don't have the resources, we don't have nothing right now to prove it, but we do. That's the reason why
no,
you're
no, no,
free.
no. I'm not
So we
disputing.
do
I'm
get
not
something
disputing
from
that.
it.
But I'm trying to get you. I'm trying to get you. I'm trying to get you to understand what my how my brain works. You see what I'm saying? So like I understand to me, and I'm not being funny. When you say
No,
that,
go
it's
ahead,
like
bro.
the only thing that you fought for was to not be chained up. But to me, the chained up that you talking about that you was
Okay,
is
now
not
let
the
me ask you a
chained up
question.
like we went
Okay,
through in
okay. I
slavery.
see.
So
I
what
understand what you're
chained up
trying to
are
say.
you
I
talking
understand what
about?
you're trying to say. I understand what you're trying to say. Okay, let's say you. I'm gonna ask you a question.
Uh-huh.
You're a tiny country. You're a tiny country. You produce a lot of cacao. You know what cacao is?
No.
Cacao. I think it's is it hot chocolate? I think hot chocolate. We produce a
Okay.
lot of this thing, a lot of
Mm-hmm.
coffee, cotton, the shit that make your clothes. You know what I'm saying? A
Mm-hmm.
lot of sugar cane, because Haiti was
Mm-hmm.
one of the sugar cane. We produce a lot of
I love
this
sugar
thing.
cane.
Right. So we were the top country in the that was producing this thing, sending over there to Europe so they can make like alcohol, so they can make wine and shit. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Top. But when you produce this shit, right, you cannot sell it, and then you don't have the weapon to go to like to. You have the weapons if these people come, you can protect yourself, but you don't have like the really like the power to go to their own land
No,
to
I
go do
understand.
something about it.
No, no, I
So
understand that part.
what
There's nothing you can do. But that's what
right?
and that's what I'm trying to
So
get you to
you
understand. So
telling
I'm
me
trying
so
to
you was
ask
better
you.
for us? So you trying to tell me it was better for us to just stay there, like be slave, let's let them raping our women, let them like killing us. That was the better choice. That's what you're trying to tell
No,
me.
I didn't say that was the better choice.
What
I
was the better
said,
choice? What was
what
the
was
better
I'm
choice?
asking you, what was
I'm
the
asking.
difference if you fought for something that you were supposed to get away from them, but yet you still needed them after you fought for to get away
Bro,
from them?
it's what you don't
Is what I'm
understand.
trying to get
United
you to
States and China,
understand.
I don't see eyes to eyes, but they still do business.
That's you.
That's what happened.
That
I'm
was not
telling you,
business. Business is not
bro.
war,
Look,
bro. You
man.
went to war. You're
United
not about to
States
confuse the
bombed.
two.
Listen, bro. In
Bro,
World War
no, bro,
Two,
you're not about to
in
do
World
that. You're
War
not
Two.
about to
Listen,
move the
listen.
fence. No, 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 no. I'm not
United. No,
about to
I'm not
listen.
moving it.
You
I'm
gave
I
us
am
you
right here.
did. You
Listen,
talking
listen,
about business and
listen,
you
listen,
talking
listen,
about
listen,
war.
listen,
Those
listen
are
for
two
one
different
second.
things, bruh.
Listen for 1 second. Listen for 1 second. 1 second. In World War Two, United States bomb, bomb, right? Hiroshima, Japan. Look at now, United States and Japan, best of friends. That happened.
They're not the
It's
best of
business.
friends, but
Nothing personal. Nothing personal. You can. I might not be your friends. I might not be none of that. But we're doing business. It's business we're doing. We don't have to
but
be
there was
friends,
not no business with you. They kicked you out and stopped you from doing. You had no
bro.
business.
It's
So what
what
are you
it's what I'm
talking
trying to
about?
say. It's what I'm trying to say. We were not friends with
Saying you
them,
trying to say
but we
something and ain't
still.
saying shit.
Oh my
What are
god,
you
bro.
talking about?
You
You
see,
had
this
no
guy is slow,
business.
man. You slow. You slow. I mean,
I'm
I'm
the one
sorry, bro,
slow.
but you slow,
Tim,
bro.
am I the one
Is
slow?
what I'm
But
trying to tell you.
you've
Hey
been with them
Tim,
for so long. You've been with them the
hey
whole
Tim,
time. Am I
hey Tim.
slow?
Do you understand what I was trying to say, man? You
I
say,
understand
oh,
completely
how?
what you're
No,
trying to say.
no, no. Listen, you
You
said
keep
that.
giving me the
Oh,
reason why
you.
you don't
No,
have
no, no.
why
Listen,
you don't
listen.
have no
Stop talking for one
resources.
second. Stop talking for 1 second. Stop talking for 1 second. You said that. Oh, how can you be free when you still needed them to for you? You know what I'm saying,
Then you
bro?
wasn't
Here's the
free.
thing, though. You cannot, bro. Look, there's no country on earth that can develop themselves but not selling shit.
And you
This is what you
wasn't
don't
free.
understand.
Then you didn't fight for freedom then, nigga. You fought
So
for
you're telling
something
me
else,
United
nigga.
States is
Fuck is you
United
talking
States
about?
free? Let me ask you a question. Is United States free? Huh?
I'm
Yes
free
or no?
right
Answer
now.
me.
I'm
Answer
free
me,
right
like
now.
honestly.
I'm free right
So
now.
United States is a free country, right?
Yeah, absolutely.
But yet, all the products that you use, clothes, shoes, and everything, came from where?
I don't know. Because I got them here.
Man, bro,
Yeah.
bro. You
What you
see,
got to say about
they
that?
came from
I
fucking
got them
China.
here. I
They
don't
came
know
from
that.
fucking China.
I don't know that. I have to
Let's
know
move
that
on,
to
bro.
know that.
Let's
I
move
don't
on,
know
bro.
that. When
So
I go to the store,
you never check your,
I go to Land Stop. I go to Amani
bro. All
Exchange.
right, bro.
I don't know where they get their shit from.
Even all
I go
this
to the
shit,
department
they came
stores
from
to get my shit.
Italy,
So my shit
Italy.
come from the United States. It probably
No,
did
they're
get
not.
shipped from
Your
Italy.
fucking
It
country
probably
don't make
did.
them. That's what I'm trying to tell you. They
Bro,
don't
but I
make
got
them.
it from
They
my
buy
country.
them.
Well,
Right. That's what I'm trying to tell you. We
no
had the shit,
disputing
but we
that,
had to
bro.
sell it. Oh my god.
But nobody, you
Hey,
couldn't sell
Sam,
it
man, can
though.
you help with
Right?
the
But
slow
you
ass
couldn't
nigga
sell
bit
it
what I'm
though.
trying to say, bro?
Bruh. But you couldn't sell it though, right? You was supposed to sell it, but you couldn't sell it
But
because
they're
they
not
cut you
buying it.
off
That's
from
what I'm
stuff.
telling you. They put sanction on
Right.
you.
Exactly. So there's nothing that you can do. So what did you fight for? Again, if you
Bro, let's move on,
independent
man. You
and you
see,
can't be independent. What did you fight for? If you fought
Bro,
for
look,
independence
man.
and you won and you couldn't get nothing off, what really did you get?
Bro, there's no country that can sustain themselves.
You keep
If they're
talking
not
about you
doing.
keep talking about some
That's
other
what
shit.
bro. I'm telling you. Is it? Oh my god. So you wanted the country to get the independence and then build it, like not selling nothing outside, not exporting. You know what I'm saying? Not. I said
You
like
fought for it, so you should have had a plan to export that
not
shit.
export nothing, right? Not exporting nothing.
You fought to
Uh
be
huh.
unchained. So you should have had an
Right.
avenue to get your shit in. You can't fight to get away from somebody and still
Yes,
try to
we
do
did. That's
business
what
with
I'm
the
telling
same
you.
people
Yes,
that
we
you fought to
did.
get away
That's the
from.
reason. Here's
How
the
does that
thing.
make
That's
sense, bro? Tell
let
me
me
how that makes
finish. Yes.
sense.
Let me finish. Yes, we did. When we got our independence, yes, we did. We got shit to sustain yourself. That's the reason why we went to the east side of the island, Dominican Republic. But you're not gonna sustain yourself for a long time if you're not selling shit. If people not buying your, you're gonna get to a point where you're gonna become bankrupt. You have to sell shit.
Brother.
That's what I'm
You keep
telling you,
you're talking, bruh. You keep
bro.
saying shit
What
that
is wrong
don't
with
make
this guy,
sense,
man?
bruh. Bruh.
Bro, I
We
think.
know that you have to sell shit. I'm telling you, you telling me that you fought for something, then got away from something, and then it
Oh
stopped
my
you from doing
god,
something
man.
in the win. So did you really win or did you lose? Is what I'm trying to
We
get
didn't
you to
lose. We
confess.
didn't lose. We
How?
didn't
If you
lose,
can't sell shit, if you still
bro.
gonna end up fucked up, how did you
Here's the
win?
thing.
Because you're not getting raped? Because your
No,
bitch is
listen,
not
bro.
getting raped? I'd
Let
rather
me, let me,
my bitches get
bro. You
raped
see,
than I
you
get some
talking with
money,
your,
bruh.
bro. Look, man. Can you
The
use
fuck is
your
you
like,
talking about, bruh?
bro? Use,
Use
use
your
your brain for
brain.
a second, bro.
Use
Use
yours, bruh.
use
How the
your
fuck
brain
you
for
gonna
two
say you
seconds.
fought for something and
Not
won,
too
and
long.
you can't even sustain life, but you won. You
Can
fought
somebody
and
help
won,
me, man?
but you can't
Because
sustain life
apparently, man,
after that, because you
I'm
still need
having
the
a
same
headache,
niggas
man.
that you
My
fought
headache is
against.
getting worse. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
Trying
because
to
you
explain
sound
this
dumb
shit
as
to this
shit.
nigga,
That's why
man.
your headache getting worse. How the fuck you gonna go to war with somebody, fight to get your independence, and then try to do business with the same motherfuckers that you went to war with to get your independence from?
That's how
Does
it
that make
works, man.
sense?
That's
No, it
that's
don't
how.
work like
But
that.
this is
That's how
how,
you get fucked. That's how you get fucked. The fuck is you talking about? That's how y'all end up getting fucked.
bro.
What are you talking about?
Tell
That's
tell
how
this
it
get, bro.
works.
Hey,
You
tell
keep
this you
trying to
get
make
bet.
me understand that shit.
Tim. Tell this nigga, man.
Tim ain't coming back.
This
Tim
guy
ain't
don't get it,
answering.
man.
Tim
Yes,
ain't answering. He would have
you
been
don't
came on by
understand,
now. He would have been
bro. He
came on
just
by
told you,
now.
bro.
There's nothing
This
he
country.
got
That's
for
what I'm
you.
telling
He left
you.
you. He left you, bruh. There's
But
nothing
can
he
you
got
read
for you.
this? Can you read this?
Haiti has been blackballed by the Western world because they defeated France.
That's what I'm telling you. They put
I
sanction in
understand what you're
everything of the
saying.
country. So here's the thing. Look,
So you did not win, bruh, is what I'm trying to get you to understand.
yes, we
If
did,
you can get sanctioned for winning and you can't
bro.
progress in life after the win, you lost. You did not win.
No, we
What are you
did.
talking
We did.
about?
We
All
did,
right, you got it. And
bro.
everybody
What
fucked
the
up. Y'all
fuck,
winners.
man?
I never heard of no fucked up winners. I never heard of fucked up winners. So make that make sense to me. Nah, I ain't go to college.
Here's
I
what I'm
never
trying
heard
to
of a
tell you,
winner
man.
that lost.
Here's the thing. We defeated them. They put sanction on us. All of this
Then you
fucking
didn't
European
defeat them.
United.
Then you
Bro, let
didn't
me
defeat
finish to
them.
my word, bro. Let me say it. Can you just be quiet for 1 second? We defeated them. They put sanction on us. Now we got to a point where they couldn't steal our shit anymore. You know what I'm saying? And then since they couldn't steal our shit, take it like they used to, they put sanction on us. You know what I'm saying? Now we
You
cannot sell our
lost.
shit.
So you lost. We can't
Bro,
steal
let's
from you
move
no
on, bro.
more. So now you ain't
Let's
getting
move
no
on.
money no
You
more.
see, you the type of
You
nigga that would
lost.
like the white people fuck you, and then you just stay there and let that
No, bitch,
happen.
you the one that's getting
You know what I'm
fucked. You
saying?
the one saying that
You know what
that's
I'm
how
saying?
it
That's what
goes.
happened.
You're the one getting fucked with no lubrication. Fuck is you talking
Yeah,
about? You sound dumb as shit. How the fuck am
bro.
I the one getting fucked and I'm the one saying that that
Because
deal don't sound right? You're getting fucked, sir, because you're the one agreeing to that stupid shit. Yeah, we
you
fought
see,
for our
Tim,
independence,
this
but we
guy,
got to
this
go
guy
back
is
to the
slow,
same
man.
motherfuckers that we
See,
fought our independence for and do business with.
this guy is slow. This guy is slow. He's not
Dumbass
understanding
niggas.
shit,
This
bro.
is the
Here's the
niggas that we
thing.
got to live up
It's what
to.
you don't understand, man. Somebody is stealing your shit. You fought. You stop that from happening.
And now you ain't got nothing
Now,
going. So you should have just let them steal your shit. You should have just let them get their 10% off the top. Now you don't got nothing going. Now you don't got nothing going. You gonna let them just
All
get
right,
their
bro.
10%
Let's
off the
move on to
top?
the.
Fuck is you talking about? Right. You don't have nothing now. You fucked up. You fought to be fucked up. You fought to be free and fucked up. Fuck is you talking about? Make that make
It's
sense to me.
it's
Yeah,
whatever,
you
bro.
can't.
Let's
That's
move
why
on,
you
bro.
get mad. Fuck is you mean? You gonna fight for your independence and can't do shit to be independent. You're not independent. You still need some help. Then you're not independent. You didn't fight for independence. Don't say you fought for independence because you wasn't independent. If you still got to go back to the same people and do business in which the people you went to war for
Bro,
your
this
independence.
is nigga. This is you see you screaming. That doesn't mean like you right, though. You swear
You're
you
right.
understand. Enemies do business with enemies. That's how
No,
that
they
shit
don't.
works,
No,
man.
they don't.
In
No,
a
they do.
in a real world,
Unless it's
you see,
beneficial.
you here's the thing.
You only do
You have the
business unless
hood,
it's beneficial. You have to get something out the deal.
right?
Nobody goes to business.
But
You
if
didn't
they
get
put,
nothing out the deal. You didn't get nothing. What are you talking? You got exiled.
you see,
You
bro,
didn't get shit out the deal.
you're Uncle Tom, man. You know what I'm
I'm
saying?
Uncle
Because
Tom for telling you
you
the
say, oh, we
truth.
should have just like that and then like let them steal our shit. Let them like that's why you
That's what
technically
it seemed
sin.
like to me. Those are the only two options
Huh?
you had. Is either you let them
No. You
take your
see,
shit off the
if we
top
did
and you
that,
still make some money, or you
if we
couldn't.
did that, your scary ass would have been in, still in chains. If we
And
did
now you
that.
don't have nothing. And
It
now
doesn't
you
matter.
over
We
here
don't
with
have
us.
nothing, but
Now your
we
bitch ass over
you
here with
see,
us.
we
So
don't
what are
have
you talking
nothing.
about? Nobody gives a
We
fuck
don't
about
have
what you're talking
nothing.
about
Okay,
because
we
you
get
left
that.
them and you
We
came over here with us. You
right,
came over
right.
here with us. So you
Right,
did
I
all that
did.
independent
I
shit
did.
for nothing because you came over here with us. So you disgraced your country. What does you mean? You fought for your independence, but you still over here with us. What are you talking about? Make it make sense.
Bro,
You
you got
fought for
it,
your
bro.
independence, but you're
I ain't
over
going
here
back
with a
and forth
live
with you, bro.
stream in the United States with a United States person.
You got that shit, bro. You
Yeah,
got
I
it.
know.
You got it, bro.
Fuck you,
I
man.
ain't
I
gonna
know.
trip with you, bro. You know what I'm saying?
The fuck,
Because
bro?
you don't understand how
No,
the
I
world
don't.
works,
I
bro.
would never
You know what I'm saying?
understand stupidity.
Yeah.
I would
It's
never
not
understand
stupidity.
stupidity. That
Because
is
you'll
stupidity.
just state your
That's
ass
stupidity,
there.
bro. That's why you in the position that you in, bro. You believe anything somebody tell you, bro. How the fuck do
Last
you
question
think
and
that
we
makes
move on.
sense, bro?
Because you never answered this question. Last question. Okay, if that was you, what would you have done?
Bro, I told you what I would have done.
Still be a slave, right?
Absolutely. There's
Alright,
nothing I could do.
bro.
Absolutely. Absolutely. I'm
Good
still
for
eating.
you, man.
I'm still getting money. I don't have
How you gonna
nothing.
get money? You're a slave.
I'm not a slave. I'm not a
I say if
slave.
that was you, you would still be, bro. You see, people like you. I understand. I don't take anything wrong. This is what I'm trying to say, man. We fucked up. Haitian people, we fucked up. And then a big part of what's going on with us, I always said that it's us. You know what I'm saying? How we got a bunch of fucked up people in power that's been in power for years that's fucking up the country. But as a black person, I respect. Maybe I shouldn't expect that from you because you don't know much about history of black
It has
people
nothing to do
outside
with
of
you
the
just
United
told
States.
me, bruh.
But you should have put a big respect
You just told me
on
though.
us
You keep saying I don't
because
know.
you.
I'm basing off the information you told me, bruh. I don't have to know it. You know it, and you relate it to me. And what
Bro,
you
I just
told
told you the
me,
reason why you can be sitting
then
here
you did not
talking.
win, bruh. And
Okay,
and,
bro.
and to
Let's
Tim,
move on, bro.
Tim
We've
said
been over
Haiti
like
won
1 hour
war
talking about the
versus
same shit,
France,
bro. Let's
but
move on, bro.
lost. No, hold on. Tim
Nah, bro. I
said
cannot.
Haiti won the war versus France, but lost the power to survive via trade. So how the fuck did you win? If you lost the power to survive, you did not win, then, sir. You
Yes, we
did not
did.
win.
We're
No,
not a
you
slave
didn't.
anymore, bro.
But you lost the power to survive. So how is that a win?
No, now let me ask you a question.
Right. You're gonna
Which
ask me a question with a
okay, no,
question.
no, I gotta ask you a question. Listen carefully. France control almost all the countries in West Africa, right? They
I
control
understand.
everything. Like with they even create their own money. They control the whole West Africa. Which country in the West Africa that's doing better right now? None of them. The only one that's doing a little better right now is called like Burkina Faso. Yeah, the reason why they're doing better is because they kicked the fucking French out of the country because they were stealing their goals. So it's for me to tell you that if we didn't do what we were doing, they will still keep stealing. We still would have been nothing. Now, even though we lost everything, but we still have a dignity of what we did. We're still proud of what we did, even though we lost everything. The reason why we lost everything, like I said, it was the trade war. They put sanction on you, but we still have an integrity that yeah, we did something. You know what I'm saying? We don't have nothing, but we you know what I'm saying? But we did for something. And that's the reason why your ass sitting where you're sitting right now. Not a fucking chain in your
Remember
neck.
what you were saying. We don't have nothing, but we fought for something.
Yes, you did. For freedom. You free. You free. Ain't that something? If you don't have freedom, what now let me what's the most important thing when it comes
It don't.
freedom is the most important thing,
Let
isn't
me
it?
tell you something. Yeah, freedom is most important if you can survive. Freedom ain't shit without survival. Make it make sense. Freedom ain't shit without survival. So if you can't survive, you're not fucking free, you stupid motherfucker. Come on, bruh.
Bro, you good, bro.
You just said
Yeah,
you couldn't, you can't survive. So how the fuck are you free? You're not really free if you. You got it, bruh. We can go to the next. We can go to the next. We can go to the next subject, bruh. We can go to the next subject, bruh.
Tim, I agree
Because
with you
I'm the one that's dumb
100%,
as
man.
I'm
You know
the
what I'm
one
saying?
that's dumb as shit out here.
I agree
I'm the
with
one
you,
stupid as a motherfucker out here. It's not you. It's me. I'm the one that don't get it. I'm the one that don't know the history.
bro. Here's the
You're
thing.
right.
I understand
Go
what you're
ahead.
saying, but what you see, I feel like here's what I'm gonna say. I feel like when we got our independence, even though we fought for it, but I don't think it was something that was like thinking all the way through. Let's say, oh, if we did it, this they were gonna do this, they were gonna do that, they were gonna do that to stop us from producing. You know what I'm saying? From become like a world powerful country. Because you gotta understand, if this little slave decided to do that, if they give us any opportunity to become one of the most world powerful country. You think you see what I'm saying? They had to do everything they gotta to stop it, and then the only way they had to do it was to prevent you from selling what making your country rich, which was cotton, which was like sugarcane, which was like cacao, which was like coffee. Those things that the country produce, and then they take all of our goals, diamond, and everything. So that's the only way they can stop you from becoming a world power by like stopping that from
Understand that,
happening.
bro.
You
That's
see
what
what I'm
I'm
saying?
saying. I know.
But
I'm not disputing none of that. What I'm trying to get you to understand, you told me all that. So if they have the power to do all of that, then you did not win. That's what I'm
and
trying
then
to get
I
you to
do agree.
understand.
I do
You
agree.
did not
You see,
win.
I don't care what you say. I did win. You know what I'm saying? I do
But
agree
you
with
over
what Tim
here.
said. Tim said
You over here with us.
most of the Haitian leaders have been puppets for the West and get the. I do agree with that 100%. Like I said, I feel like it's because
Them, like I
the
said,
country. What Tim says
it
is
doesn't. It's
truth, man.
like
I
I
don't know
said,
how
and,
to.
and I'm not.
What he says
Neither
is the
what
truth,
you
man.
said is true. I didn't say what you said wasn't true. I didn't say what neither one of you people said. I'm not disputing. You making it seem like what I'm saying. I'm going against what you're saying. I'm not going against what you're saying.
I
I'm
just,
saying that you did not
bro.
win. If the people,
That's me.
once
I
you
believe I
finish,
did.
they still
Even though we
hold
don't have
power.
nothing right now, even
They
though
still
I,
hold
bro,
all the. Then you did
is
not
what you don't
win, bro.
understand, man.
Then you didn't win, bro. You did not
Okay, I
win,
didn't
bro.
win.
You
Is
didn't win. If I can't come back to life after 5 minutes, bro, you did not win. If you
I
don't have the
did.
necessary skills
Whatever
to
you say,
survive
bro, I
after, bro,
did.
you did not win, bro.
I did. And then I don't care
Sorry.
what you say. Any,
Right. I
all
know you
the other
don't.
country from the West Africa, I said West
Delusional.
Africa, all of these black
Delusional.
countries, they respect us. I understand you're an African American. You've been taught to hate your own kind. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
That's the
yeah, here we
reason
go.
why you thinking that
Shame
us
and guilt.
Haiti,
Shame
you know what I'm
and
saying?
guilt. That's
They
what you
didn't do
when you don't
shit,
have nothing
right?
proper to
That's the
say.
reason why you believe that
I'm
because
keeping it
they've been
100 with
teaching
you.
you to hate
I'm
your
keeping it
own kind.
100 with you,
They've
bro.
been teaching you to
I
hate
don't care, bro.
Africans.
You
They've
went
been
to
teaching you to
war.
hate any.
You went to war for
Listen. Let
your
me finish my word,
independence,
bro.
and you can't
Let
be
me finish my word.
independent.
Let me finish. Let me
Then you
finish.
didn't
As an
win,
African
bro.
American, bro, I've been
You
to
didn't
school in
win,
this
bro.
country. They're
Sorry.
teaching you to hate your own kind. They
Yep.
teach you to hate the Africans,
Because our own
telling you
kind
oh, you're
think
not
like you,
African because you don't look like them. When you
right?
definitely look like them. They
No,
teach
we
you to
don't.
hate. They
We're
teach you.
Americanized.
They teach you to
We
hate
don't.
everything that's
Y'all don't use
do with
deodorant.
the blackness. You know what I'm saying? That's the reason
Absolutely.
why you can sit in here saying that, oh, we didn't do anything when we are
I did not
inspired.
say you didn't do anything. See,
So
that's what I'm
let's move
saying.
to
You
the
saying
let's. All
anything,
right,
I
bro.
bet. I asked you to do that because you're not making no sense now. Now you're just saying anything out the top of your mind, trying to come on, bro. Stop what you doing, bro. Y'all lost. Y'all did not
And then
win.
let me
Let it
say this.
go.
Let me say one last thing about that. What Tim just said. The United States and French trying to delete Ibrahim Traore. Me
Say
and
it
my
again.
one of my friend, this guy Ibrahim Traore, is
United
doing a
States and
very good
French
job.
trying to delete
You get,
Ephraim
do some research on this
or
guy. This guy is a bad guy, bad guy. It's an
like
African
bad
guy
good or
from
bad bad.
bad good.
Oh,
What he's doing right now. You know what I'm saying? Is 36, 37 years old, young guy.
oh, he doing
You know
for
what I'm
the
saying?
people.
What he's doing and what he did to the French. You know what I'm saying right now.
You
That's
better
why the
ask.
United States.
Is the United States
It's right,
beefing with him or
but
they on his side?
bro, it's why you understand. Anything that's going on with France and those two people, they are all together. They are the Western thing. If you go against them, they're all together. You know what I'm saying? It's what I'm trying to say. They try to kill this guy, I think 19th time or 20th time. They're trying to like assassinate him. They never succeed. But I always say, and then they're using Ivory Coast, Cote d'Ivoire, Ivory Coast to trying to get to them.
Say it again.
French, you know, like France, right?
Mm-hmm.
They're using France country to get to this
Oh,
guy. Yeah, because he's bordering uh country Ivory Coast, the bordering. So that's where and then you get like Ivory Coast. They have a lot of like they have the French based army over there. I believe they have United States based army over there. They have like all of the Western based army in there because they have like really good friend with the Western world, which is Ivory Coast, right? So
mhm.
they're trying to get him because the reason why they're trying to get him is because the French they were stealing the gold, and then Burkina Faso, I think, is the sixth largest country in the world that's producing more gold. Meanwhile, they don't have any gold bank in the country. The country is dirt poor. And then the gold that they have, they should have been a country like, they should have been just like Dubai. But French is stealing anything.
Let me
Meanwhile,
ask you a
French,
question.
no, I gotta finish the story
Okay.
so you understand. Meanwhile, France, they don't have any goals in the country, but they have goals. They're full of gold because they keep
Mm-hmm.
stealing gold from this guy. But this guy was 37 years old. Say fuck that. He did a coup in Burkina Faso. He become president. You know what coup is means?
Mm-mm.
Coup
What do you
d'état.
mean?
You never know. Coup d'état is like when you overthrown the previous administration in power,
Mm-hmm.
and then you took over. So
Okay.
he was an army personnel. So he said like this guy is a puppet for the French for the Western war. He did a coup and then he kicked the guy out of power and become in charge of the country. 37 years old. And then he kicked the French out of the country that was stealing his shit. Ever since then they're trying to kill him and then they're using Ivory Coast to get to him. And I always say that if you're playing defense all the time, one day they're gonna get you. You have
Mm-hmm.
to attack too. Because
Nah,
he's
you
playing
right.
defense. He's playing defense. But I think he's doing very well right now because he's aligning himself with Russia and China, right? Which is he did.
Mm.
Because I believe like the Russians sent a lot of like planes and military planes and thing into his country. You know what I'm saying? But at the same time, you have to attack too. I'm not saying go attack United States because you cannot do that, you know what I'm saying? But you have to attack a country like Ivory Coast because the danger is becoming right here, and then they're right next to you. You understand what I'm trying to say? You cannot keep playing defense. You have to do
Nah,
something because
I
one they're
understand.
gonna get you. You understand? And then what he's doing bro is it's been over 2 years. Is developing the country like crazy,
Let
and
me
then
ask you a
he's using
question.
the wealth of the country for better of the country. But these people they don't like that. Go ahead.
So when you say gold and shit like that, there's no when they used to have the little movies out about the diamonds and shit. So when they do the gold and you be like they be stealing the gold and shit, like they find the gold like they find the diamonds in the ground and shit, right?
All right.
So how does it? So how do they steal it from them? How does it get stolen from them? And like this is a two-part question. How does it get stolen from them? Well, I guess it's a three-part question, but you answered one when you said you found both of them in the ground. So out of all these years of finding diamonds and gold, like So it's just
Okay,
so you mean to tell me
I
like it's
understand
just
your question. I understand your
endless
question.
places out here right now where a
I'm
motherfucker can
gonna
just
give you a
find gold
simple
and shit at.
answer. I'm gonna give you a simple answer. 1 ounce of gold. Okay, so in the West Africa, which the French have control over,
Mm-hmm.
they create they have a money called the franc, which is mean it's a money. The
Mm-hmm.
value of the money, that's the name of the money that's most of the Western African country use, which is the French make. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
The value of this currency is nothing. Literally,
Damn.
I mean, the value is nothing. So they will use that currency to buy the gold, the diamond from this country, right? Literally for nothing, and then they will sell it. They will take it and sell it to the European countries for hundreds and thousands of dollars. It's like
Mm.
I get something from you for like 2 cents, and then I go and sell it for thousands of dollars.
So over there, the diamond and the gold not worth shit. But
It's,
until it gets
it's
over
because they
here,
give
it
you
gets
a
over there,
money.
it's over there. So it's
Right. It's
dead.
because
So it's
they
like,
give you, they create a system, the money, the French. It's what you, it's something that's
no, I
very
got you.
tricky
No,
to
no, no,
understand
I,
that
I,
because
I
they
understand.
look into francs. Francs is the name of the money that most of these countries use.
So
And then it's not their own money, it's the money that the French, because most of these African countries, they don't have like a bank, like
right.
they don't have the bank. So the French create a money called franc, right? So this money is literally valueless. So French will use that money to buy shit from Africa, and then they will sell it in euro to
So
other
a hundred
country.
dollars, so $100 bill in US dollar will be how much in franc?
A couple billion. I'll take. I mean, I can Google it right now. I don't think it's that,
Stop
but
playing, bro.
no, it's not that.
I'm about to say I'm about to
Uh,
go over there and trick like shit,
one.
boy. What the fuck you talking about? Over there, where the
No,
hoes
I
at?
gotta Google it. One
Over 100.
USD to franc. Uh, hold on. So it's like 500. There it is. It's 572.
$572.
Yeah.
So it's worth something, just not a
No, it
lot.
doesn't worth anything. It's nothing.
If you no, you said $100 is worth $572 over there.
Yeah.
Oh shit, 50.
So it's literally it's valueless. You see what I'm saying? You can't even buy nothing
Yeah.
with it. So that's what they will do. And also they will like make other people, and not only they will use that system, and also they will like ship gold from this country to their country without, you know what I'm saying? Because they don't have those African
Uh,
countries, they don't really have a security like that. You know what I'm saying? So just take the gold and ship it, ship it, ship it, ship it, ship it. And then the people they're making work for them
damn.
is like little kids. Bro, go on YouTube, watch documentary about that shit. It's little kids that's doing this kind of job. That's dying every single day. You know what I'm saying? Like trying to get the gold and diamond from the ground. And then these people living in dirt, poverty. And why the rich white man is living in comfortability. You see what I'm saying?
Damn. Yeah, that's
It's
foul.
it's a but this guy, like I said, man, he gotta do something, you know what I'm saying? If not, they're just gonna take you just like they did some Thomas Sankara, or they did Gaddafi, you know what I'm saying?
Oh yeah, they did Gaddafi dirty.
Yeah. So if you don't do anything, they're gonna take you, bro. You know what I'm saying? But I think like by him having like Russia with him, I think that because what he did, I think he had a contract with Russia where he give like Russia a certain like power, or when it come for a certain amount of time when it comes to the gold, to the wealth of the country, to a certain way. But I think he did that more for like security, you know what I'm saying? Because he don't
Mm.
really have a weapon power like that to fight the West. But Russia got it. So if Russia got interest in this country, so they have an interest to fight if these people trying to come in, you know what I'm saying, do something. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's politics. But let's move. Let's move, man. I feel like damn,
Yeah, we've been
man.
on here for a minute. Yeah. Nah,
Yeah,
some
man.
shit gotta be addressed like that. Some shit important. Some shit gotta,
There you go, man. It's the big deal, man. You see that shit, bro?
Oh
Did you see
man,
that shit? You never seen that
I
shit?
heard
Here's
about it.
the thing,
Nah, I ain't
man.
see it.
Halle Bailey, bro. A couple months, I think a couple weeks ago, right? She requested full custody, not full custody. Like, I think she was granted temporary custody of her kids and DDG kid. So she was granted that, and then she also like accused DDG of like domestic violence. She also, I don't know, we did a video about that, right? When she said DDG
Mm-hmm.
like punched her in her face
Mm-hmm.
and her
Chipped
teeth
your
got
teeth
knocked
and
off
all
and
that lying
everything.
and
You know what I'm
shit.
saying?
Yeah.
So she,
All these
because
bitches
of
lying.
that, she got she got like
The
she
custody
got
joint, yeah.
custody of the kid, and also she was granted like right to travel with the kid to Italy because she was supposed to go over there, shoot a movie over there for 2 months. She was granted that, right? But just like that, DGG didn't say anything. It looks like DGG was surprised. But what DDG did, he filed a motion to, you know what I'm saying, to say, oh man, fuck that shit. This bitch was abusing me. You know what I'm saying? And then he showed a lot of shit. As you can see, his hands. That's what he accused of this chick is doing. I mean, doing to him. He also put out a lot of text messages where she was threatening to kill uh, herself, kill him. Also put the baby in harm. Bro, I've seen all those text messages. Man. It looks like this chick is not really
It's tripping.
innocent, like people think
Yeah,
she
no
is.
bitch is innocent, bro. All these bitches is ratchet, bro. When is you gonna get that through your mind? You still out here talking about, oh, there's some good women out here. Yeah, they are. Few in between. Very few in between. All of them, majority are the same.
Yeah.
This shit is sad, bro.
I mean, that's a
Playbook.
part of the text messages. So here's Haley. Haley texted, "I just thought we we do what I wanted to do since it's Mother's Day." But whenever a woman say, "But I don't give a fuck if your Mother's Day, whatever," you say, "I thought we were gonna do whatever I want to do." I understand it's Mother's Day, bro. I mean, I feel like there's an entitlement when it comes to that. The way she said it, and then she said, "But if you really want to go, you can." And then she went and say, "I just go." She said, "I just go home and pack." And then she said, "Hello, hello." So DDG wasn't answering, I guess. You know what I'm saying? Bro, you know, like when those bitches is texting you, but it's like, what the fuck is wrong? And then you're stroking other bitches, and then she kept texting you. You know what I'm saying? Bro,
Oh
you gotta
shit.
understand, women, they have the instinct, man. Whenever they text you, you take a couple minutes and not answer
What?
it, and then might
You said they got
automatically you
what? What you
fucking
call it?
something. Was
You
it
said they got
instinct?
what? This thing? Fuck out of
No,
here.
I
No,
think
they
I
don't.
used the wrong word. I used the wrong word. Is it instinct?
Woman's intuition?
Intuition, that's the word. You know what I'm saying?
Fuck
She
that
probably
shit. They
take
be
you
lying
fucking
like shit. That
something
shit don't got
and
no
some
word.
fucking baby oil or some shit. You stroking something. And then DDG said, if you don't come back, so here's the thing. Apparently, she was at DDG's house, and when that whole shit went down, she allegedly took DDG's gun, and then the gun was loaded, right? She took the gun, and then she was talking about suicide, this suicide that. So DDG say, if you don't bring my gun back, you know what I'm saying, I'm gonna call the cops because she took his gun. Um, yeah, I mean, bro, and then there's a lot of other text messages where, and then there's one over here. I don't know if you can. Can you read this? You might not be able to read it.
Nah, I
If
can't. This
see
shit
if
too
I,
small.
you can still can read this.
Talking about the gray part at the bottom? Or
Yeah,
the whole
the
thread?
gray part. That's
Let me
her.
see. Hold on. Let's see.
Like the video, guys.
I tried calling. It's just weird. You wouldn't think you check on if we made it safely. This is my point. After a day like yesterday and things you said to me, you are just not capable of showing me any affection or love. I call you, you send me the voicemail like I'm disturbing you, like I'm just a fly that's in your way.
Yeah,
Yeah, you are. The fuck?
yeah. And then she keeps saying hello, Answer the fucking phone. Answer the fucking phone, nigga. Who are you stroking right now? I'm gonna try
Oh
one more
shit.
time. If you don't answer, it's over. It's over for real, forever. I'm not playing, dog. That's it. Don't say, I just want to be left alone, bitch. No, he didn't say bitch. But that's the only thing that he texted. He said, I just want to be left alone. And then she's like, I'm calling for help. I have a knife. Man, this bitch is crazy, bro.
Yeah,
This
she
bitch is
tripping.
crazy. Here's the thing, bro. You see, psycho women, that's how they reacted.
That bitch
Psycho,
tripping.
here's the thing. You see, women, a lot of people like her, when they're not getting what they want, they always trying to make you feel like they're gonna harm themselves. You know what I'm saying? So you can feel pity and go back to them, to the psycho, crazy side. She said, "I got a knife," and then knowing that this bitch got your kid with you. I mean, what? I mean, what's going on with that, bro?
Manipulation. But you know what? Now, even with this evidence, seen what they did to Tory. So just because he got that shit, that don't mean shit. Because she still got Disney behind her. So, you know, even with that proof, that shit don't mean shit. Even though they got videos of her saying on her own that she's a problem in her relationship, that she be starting shit for no reason, and that she's controlling, and that she want to
Yeah.
know everything about her boyfriend and shit. They have her saying this on her own accord
She
that she
said,
just
I have a knife, right? And after she said she got a knife, she said, I'm calling for help. But why don't you care? Why don't you care? Do you? She said, okay. And then Diddy just said, have a knife for what? She didn't answer. And also DDG post because she was tracking DDG too. Apparently she put
yeah,
her
yeah.
tag,
That's
you know what I'm saying,
crazy.
and
That
his
bitch is
car and
crazy,
everything.
yo.
Bro, this you know what? This is crazy shit, man. This is psychopathic behavior. Straight up. But here's the thing. You see, that's why you can never tell like who people are, man. If you look see this girl, like the way she's talking, bro, she's talking like she's a saint. She cannot like. There's a term I must say in Creole. There's a term.
Mhm.
I know you're not gonna understand. Nobody. There's a term in Creole that they say, "Upakaka seze, livakaka seze." So that means it's a woman that act like she's so innocent she can't even break an egg. You know what I'm saying? When you see her, you think she's the closest thing to perfect to a saint. You know what I'm saying? To an angel. But under that persona, she really is the devil.
Mm.
That's her.
Damn it, Jim.
She was. I mean, bro, go ahead, man. I know you be hard on them thought, man. Like,
Man, they all fucked up, bro. You already know how I go. I don't trust nothing. It's all of them lies, all of them whores, all of them cheats. You just gotta catch them.
now let me ask you a question. Have you ever had a bitch put a tag in your car before, trying to track you?
Nah, nah.
I
I don't got
forgot, man.
that
You ain't
type of
got a bitch
dick
like
or
that,
that type
so
of money. Nah, I don't got that dick or
I get
money.
it, man.
I
You ain't
don't
got a
got
bitch
that
like
type of
that,
dick
so I
or
get
money.
you.
Hell nah, I don't got that.
Bro,
I'm good.
here's the thing, bro. But DDG did get surprisingly because usually, like you said earlier, men don't really get uh I mean, whenever like you see, he showed all the proof, like her like hurting him in his finger, all that, and then she's acting like she's suicidal or something. She's gonna do something. You know what I'm saying? She's not in the mental health. You know what I'm saying? To think because she's saying I have a knife. You don't know what she's gonna do. She might kill herself and kill the baby too. But good
Oh
thing for
shit.
DDG, the motion that he filed to stop her from going outside of the country with the baby was granted.
Oh, oh,
So
thank God.
that's good.
Thank
But what's
God.
funny, even that was granted, right? But all the
Thank
news
God.
outlet reported that it was denied. A lot of people
Lying
saying it
and
was
shit.
Rack Nation that was telling them
That's
to say that
that's crazy. That's see how
because
they just throwing
they
their
said the
name
reason
out
why
there like
because they
that.
want to protect, they want to like control the narrative.
Narrative.
That
Yeah.
you see what I'm saying? But I
That's
want to ask you this question,
crazy.
man. I'm gonna ask you this question because a lot of women was talking about that. They said
Right.
that the reason why she was acting like that, it's not because she's crazy, it's because she was going through postpartum because she gave birth. What do you think?
Bullshit. That's bullshit. Postpartum don't do that. Postpartum, that's regular crazy bitch shit. Postpartum, you really fucked up. Postpartum, you don't give a fuck about the baby or nothing. Your mind is fucked up. Postpartum is you can't recollect yourself. You are a danger to yourself and that child. You just on some controlling
But
shit.
yeah, but if she say I have a knife, make it seems like she's gonna
So
hurt herself. That means she can hurt the baby too,
no,
ain't it?
no, it doesn't. No. Now, a person who don't know no better could think that, but no. She's well aware of what the fuck she's doing. This is the difference. And I've dealt with enough bitches to know the difference. If she really was fucked up, they would not allow her to have that baby. Because if anything happens to that baby, it falls on the people who gave her that baby. So she knows what the fuck she's doing. She's backed by a powerful source, and she's just running the game. He already said multiple times that she's a problem with whoever she deals with romantically.
It did say that.
If she doesn't have her way, he forces it.
She did say that.
And then
I've
when you
seen
have
that.
power behind you and a backing behind you that strong with those type of people,
There's already
come on, my guy.
the rapper from the Queens. It's not Queens, is it? Brooklyn. I bet.
Who
Shout
DDG
out
from
to
Brooklyn?
Brooklyn, bro. I say from, you say she was protected from the rapper from Brooklyn.
Oh yeah. I'm sure I missed that part. Yeah.
I don't want to say nobody's name, man. You know what
That
I'm
name been coming up in a lot of shit lately. Like I don't know now. This is what it's
saying?
called a
But
conspiracy. That
here's the
name's
thing,
coming up
though.
in a lot of shit.
Let me say this, bro. What I see a lot of women is doing, man. Bro, look, man. Your grandmother used to have like 20 kids. They never act like that. They never
Nah, you
act like
got a
that. They
point
never
there.
disrespect the father of the kids. So, I mean, what's the difference between you and your grandmother?
The
Your grandmother
internet
went through
and niggas
postpartum
growing
too. They
up.
went all that too, but they never act crazy. They had like they know how to control control themselves. What happened to you? So you're telling me you pull out a knife, you stab a nigga? Oh, I'm sorry, I was going through postpartum. I put out a gun and shoot you. Oh, I'm sorry, I was going through postpartum. You know what I'm saying?
Yep,
You
that's
know
the
what I'm
world
saying?
we
I
live in.
poison your ass. You know what I'm saying? Oh, I'm sorry, bro. Stop that shit, bro. Stop with you gotta the accountability, man. Take accountability. You see what I'm saying? Take it. This bitch is
Just saying.
clearly crazy. She was mad. You can tell like she was mad that the nigga wasn't giving her the attention that she needed. Apparently DDG did say that the reason why, I mean, he didn't call her name, but we all can assume it was her when he said that she cheated on him when they were on 2 months breaks. He said
See,
that.
I don't do that break
And then he
shit. See,
said
that she didn't
he
cheat
said
on
that
him then. She didn't cheat on that was just an excuse to do what she do. That break shit, you can't say you was on a break and say she cheated. She didn't cheat. You was on a break. So you allowed
yeah,
her to
but
do that. That's not the
we didn't
same.
say we break up.
That's what the fuck you
I
did when you
didn't
go on a break. You break up. That's what a break is. You break up for a little while. So if you
yeah, but
broke
can
up,
you bro,
which
we didn't
no, what she did when she broke up,
you didn't think that was
when you
cheating?
broke up, no, it wasn't. Sorry, no, it wasn't.
Oh, now
If
let me
y'all was
ask you a
on a break,
question. Now let me okay. I can see why you say that. I can see why, you know what I'm saying? Because you guys wasn't fucking with her. But
exactly.
would you go back to a girl like that? Knowing
No,
that
I'm not going back to a girl that says she needs a break. If you need a break,
but no no
then
no, you
we're
don't know
done.
we don't know who said that. Maybe you was there, bro. Like DDG.
It's different if DDG said it. It's not the same if a girl says it's double standard. I'm
Okay,
sorry.
now let me ask you a question. Let's say you ask your girl, you know what? I want 2 month breaks. I mean 2 months break, and then
It don't work
during
like that.
those during the those 2 months, you find out she fucking another person, but you was you that was asking for the break. Would you feel some type of way about that?
No, but bitch ass niggas do. And if you felt some type of way about that, you's a hoe ass nigga because why would you think she would wait for you and you broke it off?
But okay, now would you look at her the same way
No,
if you decided to go back with her?
I'm not going back with her.
Yeah, but she
It doesn't
wasn't
matter. It's double
you,
standard.
with
It
you
doesn't
anymore.
matter because I was honest with you. I told you I needed time to for whatever I needed. I didn't want to cheat on you. Time. It's different for a man telling you that than a woman telling you that. A man going to go get some ass and coming back home is totally different from a woman going to go get some dick and coming back home. Ain't no going to get some
Hmm.
dick coming back home. It's designed for a man to go get some pussy and come back home. That's how the world works. I'm sorry. Men are not, I mean, women are not equal to men. They can't do the same shit men can. If that was the case, women can walk outside with their shirt off, with their bare chest. Doesn't work like that. Some shit men can do, women can't. It is what the fuck it is. And we got low level quality niggas that allow bitches to do stupid shit like that and accept that shit. And it's become the majority of weak ass niggas that go back to bitches like that because they have no backbone and they have no ability because they scared to be alone. I'll pay for the head first before I be disrespected. I'll pay for some ass first before I be disrespected. You got me fucked all the way up.
Yeah, but here's the thing, man. Diddy just said that when she find out that she fucking another person when they were in a break, you couldn't look at her the same way, even though you went back to her. You know what I'm saying? I can see why, man. Because if I say I need a break, 2 months, 2 months break, and you were the mother of my child, and then you went you fucking another person, man, in 2 months. So you telling me the pussy couldn't like take a break for
Was it?
2 months?
What's the difference between 2 months and the next day? Would you have
I
been
mean,
more hurt if it
there's
happened
a
the next
big
day? I'm
difference.
asking you. I'm asking you.
That would
Would you be more hurt if it happened the same day you broke up
yeah,
with
I
her?
mean, you were waiting for me to. You were like, bro. You were thinking, bro. If I say let's take a break
Nigga, that's the
right
same
now,
way I
and then
feel
tomorrow.
about.
No, no, listen,
That's the
bro.
same way
It's
I
not
feel
gonna be
about
the
two
same
months,
way.
bro.
No, no, it's not gonna be the same feeling. You know why? Because I
Because
say
we
I need a
different.
break. I say I need a break right now, and then the next day I find out you fuck another person, bro. It's like you were waiting for that opportunity to fuck another person.
Same as two
You were
months.
you were very close to cheat on me.
Same as 2 months. You
Now
just didn't want to
I
do it.
can say like 2 months. That's a 2 months. She's a person. She probably
You
needs
just
an
held on
affection.
longer than
Somebody
her.
was,
Yeah, see, there
bro.
you
You gotta
go.
let me speak. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Talking over each other is not. It's not the right thing to do. So in 2 months, I can say, oh, maybe she needed it like the opposite sex, and you know what I'm saying, like stuff like that should happen. But
And y'all
one
broke up, but
day,
y'all can still fuck though, right?
yeah,
Oh,
but
okay. Oh yeah, but what?
yeah,
But
we
what?
can. Yeah, we
Yeah,
can.
right.
But
Exactly.
usually,
Right. So
if you
then,
break
but
up, it's
here's
because we want
what
to stay away from the person for a little bit, isn't it? If you if you still fuck with her, why don't you just be? I don't. You see what I'm
because
saying?
I don't want to be in a relationship with you no more. I need to get my shit together. But I know you still got
But
needs,
if
so
you're
I'll
still
still hit
fucking
you
her, you're not
off.
gonna get.
Huh? Men can do
Most of the
that.
time, man, when a nigga's asking
Women
for a break,
can't
it's
do
because
that.
you want to fuck
That's why
another
it's not.
whore,
No, no,
bro.
no, no.
Look, man,
What? No,
let's
men
be
don't do
honest.
that. Men don't do
Eh?
that. Men just
Here's
fuck
the
other
thing.
whores. What are you talking about?
No, no, no,
Men
let me
don't
let me
break up
explain
with
that.
they bitches to fuck
Let me
whores.
explain that. Let me
We
explain
just
that.
fuck whores.
L-
Who does
Let
that, bro?
me no.
You so
Let
you
me
gonna be
explain that.
disingenuous like that?
Let me explain that. You're not. You gotta let me explain. I see what you're saying. You say like most men will, but we got weak men nowadays, man. That's what I'm
No, no,
trying
no,
to
no,
tell
no.
you, bro.
Not even the
We
weak
got
men. The weak men is still lying to they bitch. What are you talking
look, man.
about?
It's what you don't understand. This nigga with a a woman that's got a lot of rich. She's got a lot of power. Believe it or not, the people that behind her, right?
Okay. Yes.
If she claimed that this nigga did that to her, this nigga career can be destroyed just
No, it
because
can't.
who she got behind. What do
No,
you
it
mean
can't.
she can't?
Because they're
Tory
not in the
career
same. They're
got
not in the same.
destroyed.
Because Tory was in the same field as them. That's why.
It doesn't matter,
It does matter.
bro. Don't you think like these people they got power?
No.
When I'm talking, bro.
No. They only got power in Hollywood.
No,
We're not a part of Hollywood.
let me ask you a question. You don't think somebody like Jay-Z or Beyonce can call Twitch, say, you know
No.
what, this bitch
Fuck
ass,
no. Hell no.
bro, stop the cop, man.
Fuck no. No.
Bro,
They
stop
can't.
being delusional, bro.
No, you're delusional
Bro,
now.
you see what you don't understand? When you got power and money, bro,
Yeah,
it
you have
doesn't
power,
matter
but they're
which.
only in your society. You can't cross
It
over in
doesn't
another
work like that,
dimension, in
bro.
another.
There's a
My
certain.
point,
This
that's
is
what
what
I'm
you
trying
don't
to get you to
understand. When you
understand.
get
You
to a
cannot
certain.
take your money and cross over to another dimension running shit.
Yes, you
I'm
can.
sorry, but no, you can't.
Yes, you can,
Cause
sir.
them niggas got more money than you, bro. You can't tell them what to do. What are you talking about? They pay DDG in them. What are you talking about? They got more money than you. You can't tell them what they
Here's
do.
the thing. Here's what you don't understand. A lot of
Here we go.
people that's signing to those records right now, what are they doing right now? What
Say
are
it
they
again.
doing? A
Say it
lot of
again.
those like top rappers you got
Bro, that shit
that's
is
rapping right
obsolete
now.
now. That shit is
What are they
obsolete
doing
now.
right now? What are
The
they doing
rappers is
right now?
coming over to streaming.
Right. So they signing to like, but let me finish. They're signing to like those like record label. They're still streaming, so the record label still got control over them, right?
No, they don't.
So that means
No, they don't. They only have control over their artists.
no, bro. What 100 signed Blueface? He got control about everything. Not too long ago, he was talking to academics where he was saying you're gonna put like Blueface. You're gonna make Blueface start streaming when Blueface got out of prison. Sometime
All
this
right, what is
this year.
Blueface? What is Blueface?
Oh,
What is
let me
Blueface?
stop, man. Let me stop.
Right.
But
I'm trying to
let me
get you to
stop.
explain
I'm
yourself.
telling you,
Listen,
when you get a
I'm
certain
trying to get
amount
you to
of
understand.
wealth, it doesn't matter your.
Listen to me. Answer the question. That's it. And if I'm wrong, I'm wrong. All you have to do is answer the question. If
Blueface is a
I am
rapper.
dumb, okay.
Uh-huh.
What is whack?
Is a manager. Is a
What else?
entertainer. It's
What
a lot of
else?
things like gangbangers and everything.
What else? What
What
is
is
he
you asking
mainly
me? A
known for right
businessman.
now? What is he
Huh?
mainly known for right now?
I mean, like I said, he's a podcaster and
What is
everything. He's
he?
on
Okay
Clubhouse and
then.
everything.
Okay then. So
Yeah.
what's the new wave? Because
Podcast.
ain't no money in the music business right
That's what
now.
I'm
Since
telling
they
you.
wait. No, I've been telling you that. So don't try to do that. Don't try to do that. I've been telling you that they trying to come over and trying to switch over. Yeah, they're trying to do that. They're trying to switch over. They haven't switched over already. So why the fuck would you ever think that they have the power to do anything when they haven't even 100% integrated over into that universe? Why would you think that they have power that much? Yeah, they have all the power in Hollywood to do whatever the fuck they want, to move whatever the fuck they want. Over here in the streaming department, they don't have no power.
Yes, they do.
Okay, bro, you
And then
got it.
you are very delusional to not think that. It's what you don't
Okay,
understand.
I'm delusional
All
then,
this
and
thing,
I'll
all
accept
this thing
that.
connect, all this thing
I'll accept
connects
that.
some way or somehow. That's what you don't understand. All of them
I'm
connect
not
some way or
saying it
somehow.
don't. I didn't say it
That's
didn't.
what I'm saying. So if you said it not, that means this guy got certain power. He can reach the top because
No,
he's the top too.
no,
All of them works
no.
to. Oh my
He's the
god,
top
bro.
in
Let's
another
let's put a
universe,
let's
bruh.
stop, bro. Let's stop. Let's
He's
stop. You
in
keep
another
saying this guy is
universe,
in
bruh.
Hollywood. These people that
He's
on
in
stream,
Hollywood,
that on
bruh.
stop.
That's the
Oh, these
internet,
people,
bruh. It's
stop,
not the
stop,
same,
stop,
bruh.
stop,
It's not the same,
stop,
bruh.
stop,
It's not the
stop,
same, bruh.
stop for 1 second,
The
bro.
internet is
I'm gonna have
mainstream
to
for
mute you
urban
because
life,
you're not
bruh.
letting me talk,
It's
man.
okay, because you're not talking
Bro,
shit. You're not talking the right shit. You sound dumb,
let me
bruh. And you think
stop,
you
bro.
sounding smart, bruh.
Oh my
You're
god,
not
bro.
sounding right, bruh. You sound dumb as shit if you think Jay-Z got anything, any type of power in the streaming world, bruh. They don't. They in Hollywood TV production. They are not in streaming, bruh. Yeah.
Bro, I know he's not in streaming, but a lot of his artists that signed to fucking Rock Nation,
I
right?
understand that.
They all become
Yes.
streamers. So the more streamers that they become, the better it is for Twitch for the other one for the other streaming platform, right? And then they need these people to come to their platforms. So if Twitch sacrifice one person, which is DDG, it's nothing to them. They
Bro, it
sacrifice
doesn't.
one person,
It
but
doesn't work like that.
they get 10 or 20 orders.
The object of the rappers to get on stream is to leave the big corporations. They not coming with them. That defeats the purpose. If Universal comes with their rappers over to the stream, then they're still getting work out of their money. Come on, bro, use your
Okay, now let
brain.
me ask you a question. No,
What?
what you don't not getting it. Let's say,
You not getting it. It's not me.
okay,
It's
listen.
you.
Let me ask you a question. Let's say the president of Universal, right? Universal Music Group, right? They
Yes.
contacted Twitch. They say, you know what? I'm gonna give Drake. I'm gonna make Drake come to your platform, but we don't want DDG in the platform. What do you think gonna happen if the president of Universal Records Music Group call like the president of Twitch say, kick fucking DDG out of platform. We're gonna give you Drake. What do you think gonna happen?
No, thank you. Because Drake can come on the platform on his own.
Bro, you're fucking delusional, bro. You see, you're
Okay,
fucking
then I'm
delusional,
delusional.
bro.
I'll
Drake
be
is
delusional, bro. I'll be delusional,
people,
bro.
bro.
I'm
You
not like
crazy?
you. I'll be
Are you
delusional.
crazy,
I'll
nigga?
accept that. I could be crazy on that. But I don't believe
You
that.
insane, man. You're not only crazy, you're
So
insane.
why? So why? So why? So why hasn't Drake joined the stream yet?
I don't know what.
You telling me? You telling me the only reason he hasn't joined the stream is because Universal not allowing him to? He has to get their permission.
That's not what I said. I never said that. Maybe you don't really need the money to do that
He
because it's
don't.
making
He don't.
right. But he was hypothetical, bro. I'm
No,
saying
I
if they
understand that.
choose to do
I
because
wasn't
you're not
saying I
getting
know
it.
I
It was
understand. You can
hypothetical. So
no, I
if they say they're gonna make that happen and Drake decided to do it and then they don't want DDG or Kai Cenat, even though they're breaking thousands of
you think they
streamers,
gonna get one of them
but
niggas out for Drake?
I think DDG they
You
will
think
100%. It's what you don't
bro,
understand.
you're delusional.
Believe it, they did, bro. Listen, man.
You're delusional.
It's Drake.
That nigga built that shit up for years, bro. What are
It
you
doesn't
talking
matter.
about?
It's the
Oh
fan
shit.
base. It's the fan base. The level of Drake fan base and DDG is not the same. And then this cooperation, bro, they care more about the money, the people that you're gonna bring to the platform. Whenever Drake go live, he bringing like thousand. You know what I'm saying?
No, he not.
500.
No, he not. Not now. No, he not.
Yeah, bro. Bro. Let me
Yeah.
move on,
Let's
bro.
talk about something, else,
Last
please.
word you wanna say about that, bro?
Nope. I see your face. Nope.
I cannot have, bro.
Delusional.
I think we're gonna have to change the format of the. Not
Got
arguing. I
to.
want just let you say your word and I never come
Because you
back
don't be making
because
no
you
type of
don't,
sense. You don't make no type of sense.
bro. This guy telling me that,
You don't make no
bro.
type of sense.
You honestly telling me that. Oh, Drake don't really got no views like that. Don't really got
I
no.
never said that. I didn't say that. I did not say that. I didn't say nothing like that. That's
So
what I'm
you don't
saying.
think
What do
like
you
you
hear?
don't think Drake will bring like more
No.
people to Twitch than
No.
DDG?
No.
Why don't you think
Because
so?
that's not his thing. He's a singer, entertainer. He's not
Here's
a
the thing: they
streamer.
wanna see you. It's the same shit.
No.
I'm gonna give you an
They don't
example.
want to see
I'm gonna
you.
give you an example.
They
I'm gonna
don't
give you
want to
another
see you.
example. I'm gonna give you another example. Rihanna is not a porn star. She's none of that. Even though you're gonna, it's an example I'm giving you. You gotta listen. It's not a porn
Why
star.
would you
She's
do
none
that?
of that.
Why wouldn't you give
Listen,
me
listen,
another male example?
bro.
Why would you give me a female
Stop
example
it.
that of course a motherfucker gonna want to see Rihanna? Why would you do that? Give me another male. Why would you do that? Why would you change the goalpost like that? Of course niggas is gonna want to see Rihanna. And whatever she does.
Right.
Give
This.
me another male. Don't know. Give me
Nah,
another
bro.
male.
Stop it, bro. Stop it. Stop it.
Yeah, give me
Stop it,
another
bro.
male. You be cheating
Stop it,
like
bro.
shit and think I'm
I
not
ain't
gonna catch
cheating
you
like
on
shit.
Jimmy Brown
I'm
smarter than
giving
you,
you an
bruh.
example, bro.
I
It
think you
doesn't matter.
understand that,
That's what
bruh.
I'm telling you.
No, the example
This woman is
matters,
not
bruh.
doing.
When you're tampering, when you're not being genuine. Why would you put a female in this situation knowing the female is going to be more popular? Why would you do that? In any situation, the female is going to be more popular. Why would you do that? Why couldn't it be another man? Why couldn't it be equal? Why would you shift the sides like that? For you to make it
Is
seem
what I'm
like
gonna
you
say,
know
bro.
what you talking about.
Is what I'm gonna say, bro. If
Exactly.
Drake decided to stream right
Ain't
now,
nothing
he'll
going
pass
on.
DDG
No, he
one
wasn't. No,
hundred
he wouldn't.
percent.
No, he wouldn't. Because
You
it
know
would have
why
been done
he'll do
already.
it?
It would have been
Yes,
done already. It would have been done.
bro.
It would have been done already, bro.
He'll do it because one of the most, even Nicki Minaj, bro, one of the most like largest like live viewer that Kai Cenat has was with Nicki when Nicki went over there. If who's to
Yeah,
tell you,
on
even
his
though that's not
platform, bro. It's not the
right, but the
same.
reason why she got it is because this woman was there. So if this woman decided to say, "I want to stream right now," people are gonna watch him. It's the same thing. People want to see Drake. They want to see what his opinion.
It's
They want
not
to
the
see what
same.
it's
It's not
taking.
the same. 'Cause you think it's the same. It's not the same. He'll probably get followers for a little while,
But
but
let's do
after a
one
while,
last.
Drake don't have substance
Let's
to
do
keep a nigga
one last thing,
interested, to
and then
keep
we move on,
watching
bro.
what he doing, bruh. What are you talking about?
Let's do
That's
this
just
last.
gonna get boring quick as
Matter of
shit.
fact, let's close out the show and then we talk about the. No, we gotta do it because that's this thumbnail, and then
But
we the hold on.
my phone about to die anyway. Yeah, 10%.
Yeah, let's do this real quick, man.
You talking crazy on this live today.
Bro, what is wrong with
Hey,
you, bro?
when we go back, when we be finishing stuff, even though we be saying whatever, like when we normally talk and then we see Tim say what he say, or we see whoever say what they say outside of Tim, do it be
Hmm.
other people that comment or something on there later or something?
Bro, you never
Do they
check
do
out the
that?
channel, bro.
No?
But you got the YouTube channel. Why don't you check?
Bro, I'm retarded, bro. I wouldn't even know. I'm about to start. I'm about to start because I
Bro, just
know
go to the
they
chat, bro.
gotta be going
You
off
letting
on
me
you,
do
bro.
it all the job by myself.
You right. You right. That's one thing. You
Come on,
right. I'm
man.
about to start doing better. You right. You right. Absolutely. Now, see, I can understand when I'm I see how I understand, and I'm willing. You don't do none of that. It's just you just try to do shit to make it seem like you right instead of just saying, you know what, you
Bro,
right.
I'm gonna be honest with you, man. A lot of time they say you don't know what you're talking about.
No,
You
they
can
don't.
go back to the videos and watch the comments.
Seriously, bro.
Yeah, straight
I know
up.
that
I'm not even
ain't
capping
no
to you.
way. Ain't no way.
Yeah. Here's the thing. You talk with your emotion. You yell a lot of times. You think that is because you yell, you make sense. But in reality, you don't.
What did I didn't make sense today? One time that I didn't make sense today.
Eh?
Name one time I did not make sense
Bro,
today.
you just said we're not gonna talk about all the bullshit that you said before.
No, no, no,
I
no.
was
Just
just
name
said
one
about
thing
what
that
you
did
just
not make
said.
sense.
You
That's
saying
it.
that if Jay Z if Universal Music contacted fucking Twitch, you know what I'm
Mm-hmm.
saying? Saying that we want that fucking nigga DGG off the platform because we're gonna give you Drake, and then you said that Twitch gonna pass that by. You crazy? With one live stream, fucking Twitch will making triple, quadruple, 10 times money that DGG will make them in like month. Bro, the level of bro, people wanna see what is what you
No,
don't
they
understand. Drake
don't.
don't really talk. No, not
Maybe
only people will.
before.
Here's the
Okay.
thing. Not only people will wanna know what is thinking about the beef. What is thought about the beef that was going on between him and Kendrick. People will probably gonna think he's gonna talk about the reason why he sue his record label. Because of that, people will tune
That
in.
he's not
He's
going to
gonna
talk
bring
about
a
none
lot
of
of
that shit.
it doesn't matter. People still gonna say, or maybe he's gonna talk about it. Maybe he's gonna talk
But when
about
they
it.
found out after 30 days he ain't reaching on none
It's
of that
not.
because he's
They're
not
still
about to
gonna
talk
hang
about none of
there
that.
because
No, they
it's
not.
Drake.
No,
Because
they
it's Drake.
not.
You see,
No, they not. And I like Drake. And I'm telling you, it's not. I like Drake. I will be one of the
this is why
niggas
you don't
that you talking
understand. You
about.
like no,
Bro, I will be one of the niggas that you talking about. That's what I'm telling you. I understand what you're saying. I'm not disputing what you're saying. I'm just saying to you, it's not going to last as long as you think it's going to last, bro. That's what I'm trying to get you to
bro. It's
understand.
what you don't
I'm
understand.
not saying
It's
niggas not
Drake,
going to
man. It's
tune
not
in.
you. It's
I'm not
Drake. It's
saying
not
niggas not
you.
going. You're right, bro. Absolutely.
Yes, it's Drake. People will stay there. That's what you don't understand. It's Drake.
Okay.
You
So
might
why
not
he ain't
stay
did
there
it yet,
watching,
then,
but
bro?
people will. Eh?
Why he didn't? Because That's a whole. That's a whole, and that don't take a lot of time. That's a whole nother avenue. That's a whole nother avenue of money. Why
And then
haven't
this
he done it
nigga,
yet,
even
then, bro?
no, he was in a live stream with Kai Cenat. Kai Cenat almost got 1 million views first
Why
time. Ever
hasn't he
since
done
then,
it yet, bro?
there's
It's a
people
whole
that cannot
avenue
do it
for
by
him.
themselves. I was
Huh?
talking hypothetically. I don't think he can do
So
it by
you,
themselves.
what you mean? So what was the purpose of you saying if he go on
Bro, I say
stream?
hypothetically, man. Are you
You
okay, bro? I say
no, no, no,
hypothetically.
no. So
If
hypothetically would mean that you believe that it could possibly happen. But
no,
now
that's
you
not
saying
what
that
it
he
means,
can't
man.
do it by himself.
Go Google the definition of hypothetically, bro. I believe it can happen. That's not what it means, bro.
It's a possibility of happening.
No, hypothetically means that if it happened, you know what I'm saying? If it had to happen, that doesn't mean there's a possibility. If it had to happen, that mean
What
that's what it means.
if it had to happen?
Yeah, if you were to happen, that's my bad. If it were to happen, it's not. Oh, we believe it can happen. If it were to
Yes.
happen, I misspoke. My bad. Let's move on. Let's do that, bro. Here's the thing, man.
When you
Big
come
news
down, I'll be
today.
finished.
Here's the thing. Big
When you
news
come down,
today.
I'll be finished.
Have you seen this shit, bro?
I heard about it.
Daphne Joy, 50 Cent, your nigga Diddy. I don't know. I told you a couple of days ago. The prosecutors in Diddy's case, they say they got a Jando. Do you know who the Jando was?
I'm saying sorry.
50 Cent baby mother. Her name is Daphne Joy. I don't know if you remember when Lil Rod came out with the lawsuit against Diddy, right? She said that there was people that was doing sex work job for Diddy, and then 50 Cent baby mother was one of them. Her name is Daphne Joy, right? Diddy went on IG and then troll her, and then she got mad. She went and accused 50 Cent of physical abuse and also
Did he?
sexual abuse. Yeah, 50 Cent didn't take that lightly. 50 Cent decided to sue her for defamation of character, right?
Hold on. Wait. Hold on. So you said DDG made fun of her on
Not
live stream?
DDG,
Oh,
50 Cent, I meant to say.
okay. All
Let
right,
me
go ahead.
take this back. So, this lady, her name is Daphne Joy. So, the prosecutor was saying that they got like two witnesses. Cassie was the star witness, and also they have a Jane Doe. So, a couple days ago, they find out the Jane Doe was 50 Cent baby mother. Her name is Daphne Joy, right? So, this is
Mhm.
the Jane Doe for the prosecutor. So, she used to date Diddy, right? So, when Lil Rad put out his lawsuit against Diddy, he put in the lawsuit that there was people that was doing sex work for Diddy, Young Miami, and her. And then I said Diddy, 50 Cent got hold of that and then started to troll her, right, about the whole situation. And then she got mad and become defensive and saying that 50 Cent was lying on her because she wasn't doing any sex work for Diddy. And then she decided to saying that, oh, let's talk about how you were sexually abusing me, how you were beating me. You know what I'm saying? And then 50 Cent didn't take
That's
that
what
slight.
Daphne said.
Yeah.
I
But
can
guess
say
what? When she testified in the stand, she admitted that she was doing exactly what Lil Rod said that she was doing in the lawsuit. Apparently, she was doing the exact same shit that Cassie was doing. Freak offs.
that's great. He had bad business doing that shit. Yeah, I know he probably felt. Well, I know I would feel embarrassed and emasculated if my baby mother was doing shit like that behind my back. Then it
But
come
you
to
don't.
find out that Diddy was paying her rent and shit. Like,
I mean, look, man. Let me ask you. I gotta ask you this shit, man. You got a baby with a late nigga, man. 50 Cent is late. I don't give a fuck. I'll be honest with you. Diddy got more money than 50, but I think 50 is a better accomplished artist than Diddy ever was. He is, right?
yeah,
So
absolutely.
if you got a baby with a lit nigga like that, why would you fuck with a nigga that, I mean, she said that she was doing all that because she didn't want to lose the money that he was giving her to pay her rent.
Right. That shit don't make sense. So it's like, what the fuck was
But
50 doing?
at the same time, is what I think happened. 50 Cent was paying $40,000 to her on child support. 50 Cent said, "Fuck that." 50 Cent went to the child support court, right? And
Huh?
then they declined that shit drastically to $6,700. He went from $40,000 to $6,000.
16 or
So she
67?
6,700.
That's still enough. I mean, that's a drastic change, but
Bro, that's what I'm trying to tell you.
nah,
Bro,
that's a
forty
drastic
thousand
change.
dollars,
Yeah,
like
nah,
you
nah, nah, nah,
crazy?
nah, 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 nah. You're right.
Bro, this is like,
But she never should have
so
got forty
she
thousand to
is what I'm
begin
trying to
with,
tell
though,
you.
bruh.
No, no, here's what I get it, I get it. But now you can see how, if you were getting
You're
$40,000 a
right.
month, right? So there's a certain lifestyle. Even the money wasn't for her; it was for the baby. But the bitch was using the money on her lifestyle, right? And then from that 40K, and then now she's getting 67 hundred. You can see how like she's looking at it. Shit, man, I cannot sustain the life that I was living when I was getting 40K from 50 Cent. Now I gotta find another lit nigga to get that money from.
Damn, but the shit you gotta
But
do to get it is,
apparently Diddy wasn't even giving her money like that. Diddy was giving her like a couple $1,000 here and there, and then while she was doing all those freak offs.
at least he was paying her rent, so that's 67 she got to keep. I don't know what to say, bro. You know? Oh, oh no, bro. Like all this shit is bad, bro. Like all this
I mean,
Hollywood
here's
shit,
the,
all of them fucking all the same bitches. Like out of all the bitches in the world, how the fuck y'all end up fucking the same bitches? I don't get that shit. You see what I'm saying? Out of all the bitches in the world,
I mean, bro,
why
it
are
doesn't
y'all
matter. I
fucking
mean,
the
that's
same
men.
bitches? No, it's not.
Is what you
No,
don't
it's not,
understand.
bro. Too many bitches for niggas to be fucking the same bitches,
That's
bro.
not how it works, man. It's about like power. When you get to a certain level, you're competing with other powerful men, and then you're not only competing with status and money, you also competing with bitches too, because believe it or not, men we thinking women is a part of our success too. We can get the baddest bitches. Let's say 50 Cent got the most beautiful chick, the baddest bitches. I wanna fuck her too. It's like it's all about the competition when it comes
No,
to
I
men. We compete
understand
for
what you're
money.
saying
So
to a
that's what I'm
certain.
saying.
No,
So
I
that's the
understand
reason
what you're
why
saying
they're
to a
fucking
certain
the same
extent.
woman. That's how it is. But now she's claiming that I gotta say this before. She was fucking with the nigga until he got arrested. She was doing freak offs until he got arrested. Even though all this shit was out there, sex trafficking, Diddy whooping Cassie, she was still doing the same shit with him in a hotel room. And then after he got arrested, that's the reason. That's when she decided to turn on him. And then I must say this too. A lot of people said that Lil Rod lied. I think everything that Lil Rod said in his
It was
lawsuit
the
is
truth.
the truth. You know why I think the prosecutor? People say, "Oh, if it was the truth, why the prosecutor never used him?" I think the reason why the prosecutor never used him is not because he was lying. I believe it's because that he mentioned her in the lawsuit as an accomplice to Diddy bullshit, and then the
Uh,
prosecutor needed her to use her as a victim so they can convict Diddy. You understand what I'm trying to say? Now, if you're
yes.
using her as a victim, now you cannot call somebody that that put a lawsuit out there telling you
But
that
that's not
she's a
necessarily true.
accomplice.
I understand where you're trying to go with that, but that's not necessarily true. Because they can still use him and still flip it and still be like she was forced to do that. So to you, you just
No,
saying her
they cannot do
participating in
that.
shit.
They
Huh?
cannot do that
Yeah,
because
yes, it is.
people.
If she cooperated, if she turned and cooperated, no matter what he
No,
said about
no,
her,
no.
if she
People,
turned and
people,
cooperated, yes, they can.
they cannot do that because the lawsuit literally claimed that she wasn't. The
That
nigga
she
only
what?
accused her. He only accused her in his lawsuit that she was an accomplice to what he was doing, right? She always because the nigga is already says she wasn't the
No, but
accomplice. She was
no.
the
Listen what I'm saying.
one of the
Listen to what
sex
I'm
workers
saying.
that
I
was doing the
understand what you. I
bullshit.
know. I understand what you're saying. But you don't know the individual bitches' stories of why they was a part of that situation.
People, but
Each one of them bitches. So you don't. So that believes that. So that
man, none of them
means
was
that
victim, bro.
none of them was forced. All of them was
No,
with that shit. That's what you're saying.
yeah,
Oh,
her
okay.
and
If
Cassie
that's what you're
was.
saying, then
Here's
who the
what I
fuck am
think,
I?
bro. I must say it. I must say it. People gonna hate me. Those bitches gonna come for me. I don't give a fuck. I must say it anyway. Women like her. She was texting Diddy, calling Diddy, say, I don't have money, I don't have why don't you get a job, bitch? That's what every fucking women in the United States do. They don't sell the ass. But women like her don't like to work. They're using the pussy as a fucking job. You know what I'm saying? They're using it in a certain way to make money. That's why she is. Women like that can never you know what I'm saying? Bro, she was
I
fucking
agree.
with the nigga until like the nigga got arrested. When everything was out there that she was Diddy was a bad guy.
Yeah.
After the video come out, see how like Diddy was whooping. You know what I'm saying? Cassie. She even went on Instagram saying, "Oh, why you trying to convict an innocent person for nothing?" When she know that she was doing exact same shit that the prosecutor accused Diddy of doing. How she's a victim? She's not a motherfucking victim. And in all the text message she was asking, she was saying, "Oh, I want to do this. I want to sack Paul Dick." Paul was
Oh
one of the sex
shit.
workers. I want to sack Paul Dick while you giving me all those strong stroke from the back. She was saying that. How is she a victim? They're trying
Oh
to make these women
shit.
seems like they're like little kids. Bro, she was 33 years old when Diddy met her in 2020. Now Cassie was 19. I can understand that. Cassie can be groomed because she was 19. But this girl was
Nah, they say
33
that. They
years
said
old.
you can't. They said you can't say that about her because they said she can't. Diddy wasn't her first older man. She came from an older man, and she was dating basketball players and shit before that. So she was always targeting niggas with money. So you
Cassie?
can't. They said you can't say that about her. She was young and
Cassie?
shit. Nah, she was a
Who?
predator. Cassie,
Who? Oh.
Cassie.
But if okay, she can be, but is the age I'm looking at it.
Yeah,
People
I
can
mean
say
I
whatever they
understand.
want, but she was still a teen. But her, I cannot understand how she was a victim. She was say, oh, it was a rich man with money that was using her. Bro, you had money with one of the richest nigga on earth. So you already know what's up when he, you know what I'm saying, when he comes, you know what I'm saying? You already know. You see what I'm saying? It's not
Nah,
like
I
you were like
understand.
a young person that don't know anything, like you've been controlled by powerful. You know, bro. You had a baby with 50 cent, nigga. So how are you a victim? These bitches didn't get nothing out of the relationship but fucking and sacking somebody.
Lord
You know what I'm
have
saying?
mercy.
And then they feel like since I didn't get nothing, the only way I can do it is like claiming this nigga made me do that. Like I'm a fucking child. I didn't know what I was doing. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm a kid. I didn't know what I was doing. When you were 33 years old, nigga, that don't make sense to me, man. It don't make
Well,
sense. It's bullshit.
you do what you gotta do for that paper, Sean. That's what
Here's the thing,
motherfuckers
though.
don't understand.
Yeah, man. I mean,
It's gonna
last question
always be
about that,
forever.
and then we close out. Do you think? I mean, do you think that's a bad look for 50, man? That's the mother of your child.
Yeah, it's a bad look for 50. Well,
How?
honestly, that's a bad look for his son, because his son gonna have to hear about this shit. So, I
How?
mean, what you
So
mean
it's not a
how?
bad look for 50.
Not
I
really.
mean,
I
you
mean,
gotta
no, it
explain
is,
yourself,
but
man.
it's
We're
not
doing a
really. It's not
podcast.
really. He's a gangster, bro. He fuck hoes, so that come with the territory. It ain't like it was his girl. I heard he just used her for the to give him a son. That was the story. They wasn't ever in a
But here's the
relationship. He
thing, though.
just no. I
Yeah,
understand what
but
you're
you put a
saying. Yes, it
baby on
makes him
her.
look bad. Yes.
Because now everybody gonna say, hey, because she also said that the sex workers they'll come on her and then Some sick shit. Diddy will come lay on top of her. They will swim in the fucking
Ugh,
semen.
ugh.
they'll
Oh, you could
they
have,
will have they
brother.
will have sex.
Ugh.
No, listen, bro. We I'm gonna. They will have sex while this they're swimming on the in the semen of the sex workers. Like, oh man, it's some shit like that. Imagine everybody. Not, but you gotta understand this trial is not local. This is international trial. And then knowing that this is the mother of your child.
I
I
feel for
understand
you, brother.
people say like 50 say, oh, 50, man,
I mean,
even
you
though
gotta
he
make
was
fun
fuck
of
the
it. That's
bitch,
why
but
50 is brilliant. You gotta make fun of the situation before niggas start making fun of you.
that's not gonna stop the fact that
It
this
is
is
gonna stop the fact. Because only niggas like me and you gonna really point out that.
yeah.
Everybody else gonna look at it as, damn, this bitch out here tripping. Out here tricking a part of that shit. They not gonna think
Yo,
about it as, well, damn, 50, why the fuck is she out here doing this shit in the first place?
yeah.
They're not gonna
50,
think about that.
50 Cent is a cold nigga, man. They say he's on 50 Cent will make because people a lot of people will say, man, how the fuck this nigga got these bitches to do that? One, I think it's money, number one. The secondly, 50 Cent is I said 50 Cent. Diddy is a player, man. Diddy will just lay in the bed with the bitches, man, and he'll say, bro, tell me about your fantasies, what your sexual fantasies, right? And bitches will started like to tell the fucked up fantasy they got in their head, and then Diddy will say, this is what I like to do. I like to have like he act like he never done it before. When this nigga done it
Damn,
million
that's
times
crazy.
before. That's why you got this girl right here. You acted like, oh man, I never done that shit before. I would like to see my girl for the first time doing that. When he had Cassie did it for 100 times or 200 times before. And then this girl who knew that she's dating a billionaire, she don't want to let that billionaire go. You know what I'm saying? Hey man, where's Paul number? Where's
And the crazy shit is most of these bitches be doing all this
the
shit and they just
Punisher?
ain't like they don't be getting no money. It's like Kanye
They
had to
don't.
wait and get 30 million after all that shit. Like, god damn, so we
They
y'all just
don't.
out here getting ran through for free?
It's what you don't understand. A lot of these women they live a lifestyle through men. They didn't get
All
nothing
of
from
them
their
do.
own. That's what I'm telling you. They don't. Bro, when Cassie left Diddy, she ain't got nothing. She ain't got nothing. And I think that's one of the reasons why she decided. And then the nigga that she went to and got married and have the babies with, that nigga didn't have money neither. I think that was one of the reason why she decided, you know what, I must sue this nigga and get something out of it because I sucked 100 dicks. You know what I'm saying? And then swimming in 100 Simmons, different Simmons, and I don't get anything. You see what I'm saying, bro? Hey, man, look, don't come too hard for me, man. It's all content, bro. You know what I'm saying? I respect women. I love women. You know what I'm saying? But I
Oh
gotta say the
shit.
way it is, bro. You know what I'm saying? I don't see so far. I don't see how these women was getting trafficked. Do I think Diddy is a bad dude? Very bad guy for putting hands on this woman. You know what I'm saying? The way he whooped her. But what you guys charge this guy for, I don't see it. You know what I'm saying?
Well, yeah,
I
got
don't,
a
I
point there.
don't, bro. I don't see it, bro. Because these women, bro, they were grown, man. You cannot. Whether you say, oh, he was controlling with money, da, 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 bro, they still have the choice to leave. Cassie was had a whole different relationship with Kid Cudi. How the fuck you scared of this guy so much, and then you go have a relationship on him with a different nigga? You wasn't that scared because if you were scared, you were scared to do anything that could put you. You know what I'm saying? In a situation where this nigga could like, you see what I'm saying? You were
Yeah,
cheating on a nigga. If you were, bro, if I know my girlfriend is like a crazy bitch, man, why would I cheat on her? And I know if she find out, she'll kill me. So if I did, it's because I don't really scared of her. Like, you know what I'm saying? She was traveling all the, bro, it was the money. People like these
absolutely.
two
We know this,
women,
brother.
people like these two women, they cannot see themselves living normal lifestyle. They want to be with the most powerful, with the most famous, you know what I'm saying? The most money. They cannot live a normal lifestyle. And then they will do anything. They will get run through. They will fuck sack They will fuck. They will suck dick. They will like eat pussy. They will do
Yeah, but the
anything.
thing, like I said, like, and this goes back not to this goes back to what we was arguing about earlier. I'm like, you saying to they do this shit to live a lifestyle, but they not getting nothing out of it. You only living a lifestyle by dealing with the nigga. Once you're not dealing with the nigga no more, there is no lifestyle. So it's not. And then
That's
while
the
you
reason
with the
why they'll
nigga, you
sue.
not giving no money. So it's
Right.
like,
That's
God
the reason
damn.
why they'll sue. That that's the reason why they sue and claim victim. Bro, what the fuck?
Uh,
People broke up
I
every
guess.
day.
No question.
That's the reason why. Bro, I mean, people will look at it, man. Hey, man, you on a private jet with Diddy now? Like this nigga left you after you done 1,000 free cuffs, 500 different mints, and then you ain't got nothing out of this nigga.
Yeah.
And then you were with fucking 50 Cent. You had a baby by this nigga. This nigga was paying 40K to you. And now he's paying 67. You can't even like sustain the apartment you were. You know what I'm saying? The next thing you should do, man, go get ran through by Diddy. Yeah,
Yeah. It's
bro.
the two
I don't
thirty. It's
know,
time to
but
go now.
I think they'll get this guy, man. I think a lot of the juries. I don't know how that's gonna happen, man. I think because they said the jury got like 7 or 8 men and 4 women in the jury. I think maybe the other men can look at it because they say these women they were talking about I cannot pay my bill, I don't have a job, da 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 da. Da. And then they say most of the jury they are regular people who go to work every day. So if
Mm.
I go to work every day, and then they say like these people are old, they still go to work, and then you see a fucking 30-some-year-old and a 20 saying that I cannot work. And then when you don't have no disability, the jury gonna say, well, why don't you get a job? Do you have to suck dick? Like, you know what I'm saying? Maybe you didn't do it because you didn't. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah. I
Because they're gonna
got
say, if I can do, why don't you do it?
you. Yeah.
So yeah, man. Shout out to everybody that's watching, man. I don't know if we'll be live tomorrow though, but I'll let you know though.
If you don't feel like it, I'm off. I'm off. So just let me know.
All right, man. Shout out to everybody, man. My name is Carlo, man. Your boy Brendan. Be more careful. See you back. Maybe tomorrow. I'll let you guys know. Peace out.
Peace.
Peace.